Have you got an official name for the campaign?
Tes'Estir's lineage.
You're butchering all the pronunciations.
Connor's streaming our D&D campaign on Twitch.
Hegeto FT.
Terrorist Town.
We're gonna get... What did he just say?
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not gonna go with that.
My god, I hate you.
Is Illuminati real?
D&D Unsolved.
D&D Unsolved. I mean, I'm ready to go.
Is everyone ready to go?
Yes. We're ready.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
In
Moving that jar.
jar. Don't be
You're
touching my map.
fucking hilarious.
It's not on your map.
Okay, fine.
You'll have to bear with me with Roll20, guys. I've never used it before, so...
It's fine, you'll have to bear with me.
Me
Being a baby.
I'm
being a
gonna have
baby,
lot of
so.
questions.
Oh wait, they don't just go in 45 degrees anymore, they don't snap. Does that mean that... Oh?
Oh, where's mine? I want mine.
Oh my
Click
god.
click and-
Get off the map!
Kerrigan, if you click and drag your character sheet onto the map, it'll...
Yes,
Everyone has a token, if you weren't aware, so you can click and drag your name on the map, and it'll give you a token.
But we don't need that.
But we don't need that, because we ain't fighting on this map yet.
Okay,
Click and
I'm
drag
not doing
your-
it because I won't be able to get rid of it.
Hegetoft. Yeah.
Oh. Tis'Estir is a continent of relative peace for remembered history. Lies the dwarvish kingdom of Fura, below which are the Gnomish regions and the High Elf cities.
Hold on a sec, I'm
Is
muting
that-
Connor
I
while
was gonna
you...
say, is that echoing through my mic?
It's echoing me, yeah.
Right, hold on, I'll put my push to talk back on.
Ruining everything.
Yep,
You two crack me up.
there you go.
Okay.
But now they can hear me through your microphone.
Talk quietly, you fucking...
That's
Why
my
don't you
normal-
just stay
on
the
a voice.
Declan Siobhan method and use one mic?
I said that,
But he said no, so we're doing this one.
This
Is
is
it
much
better-
better though, I can't hear.
Yeah, is it better than doing that way, or is
Is
it
it
better
doing
doing
that way, or is
it
it better
through
doing it through my
Is it better doing it through my
Is it better doing it through my microphone or?
Oh my god,
you go,
so Connor.
You go and push to talk, Connor.
Oh my god!
I'm one push to talk.
That's fair.
Do you want me to start again, or did you get the first two sentences?
Just start
can
again.
just start
Connor
again.
did
Sorry,
it.
gang, 'cause I did what I really-
Oh my god, I hate you.
I'm just saying the same colour.
The Tis'Estir is a continent of relative peace for remembered history. To the north lies the dwarvish kingdom of Fura, below which are the Gnomish regions and the High Elvish cities.
The west are the Baron
And Dreamers, ancient barrows where no travellers dare venture.
In the lands between...
In the lands between roam the wood elf tribes and clans, before hitting the borders of the Ersten Empire,
Ruled by
and an empress from the far city of Missal.
But
But our story begins smaller, away from the hustle and bustle, in a smaller town in the trade roads.
the west,
The west, bordering the waking woods, serves the trade city of Hussar to the west.
specializing in fabric
Breaking clothing, the town makes frequent import into the city. It's merely a stop in the road, a passing point to something bigger, and for others the town is a point of familiarity. But for all of you, the town is welcoming, barren of its usual city guard in preparation for the upcoming Sunserak Festival, and the sunlight in the crater Gan. A shot. You two find yourself in the tavern, the local tavern of the town. Let me just find my spreadsheet with the name of it, because I don't remember it.
Put the music down a little bit.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fire and pot shot. You two find yourself in the Squirrel Nest Inn and Tavern. You're relaxing, having a drink. The town itself, it's fairly busy just now, with the festival and pilgrims and travellers coming through the town as a point of stop. We've either been bunched at a table together. Only two people that kind of stick out as travellers and not locals of the town just now. can introduce your characters and say what they look like.
Well, Pot Shot is a small gnome, as most gnomes are. Got crazy beard, this big bushy beard, and a really nicely refined moustache that has little points that curl up at the end. The top of his head though isn't as refined and it's very messy. All brown hair. His face is pretty clean, there's not really any like blemishes or scars or anything, because he hasn't really been in too much intense danger. And he's probably wearing some leather armour. I think it's you now, Siobhan.
Okay. Lyra is a wood elf who has long, wavy red hair, hazel brown eyes to match the fact that grew up in the forest. She has small jet black gem earrings that stand out, and she has a small delicate tribal face tattoo across her forehead to mark the elves of Amil, the tribe she's from. She's quite shy, she likes to remain in the background, so she's not really speaking too much. Just kind of watching everyone around her celebrate and drink.
Hey, Mark in the background.
What? What is he? Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
That's the only thing we've heard of him so far.
Seriously? What did they do? Because I can't hear him because
We
my
just heard,
earphones are up full.
Get Mark
You
in
need to
here.
stop whipping.
No, it was actually perfect. Siobhan was like, the celebrate. And then,
Oh, was it
Mark,
you?
Mark can be the tavern.
Mark can be the tavern.
It was
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark's just tavern noise in the background.
That was funny. They're like, what was that? Sorry.
You're fine.
Whose turn is it? Hi.
Gonna
You
kind
can
of
go
introduce
now.
you one
Oh,
by
me.
one. So as Lyra, Pot Shot are sitting, you'd have arrived kind of early in the day.
More people felt
People filtered in and out of the tavern. So in walks a kind of
women you haven't really
really
seen before.
seen before. Obviously, you've seen a few of the town locals,
But
but she looks like she isn't from
the
the northern continent where you're from. She looks like she's from one of the other human cities. So Coral, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Okay. So, Coral is kind of like sallow skinned. She's kind of like sun kissed. She's got like freckles and stuff. She's got pointed ears, and she's got like dreadlocks, and her hair's all tied up really high, but there's like braids and beads and materials all woven through her hair. She looks kind of like gypsy like, and she's got a massive like black mandala tattoo that goes over her left eye, and she's also got a brass artificial right leg, and it's got like shells and pearls and stuff in it, and it's really shiny. And she's wearing a pink stoned talisman necklace, but she wears it like under her blouse, and if anyone sees it out, she kind of like tucks it in. She kind of keeps it to herself. She's got like leather satchels and pouches, and she's got a slingshot, and it's in like a little holster on her hip. She's also got a chameleon familiar, which sits on her shoulder, and it kind of hides in her hair now and then, and it's really bright compared to the clothes she's wearing. And she's got a small wooden, like engraved shield, but it's kind of really small, and it's kind of just hanging on her hip, on her belt.
So, Coral, as you walk into the tavern, you can see it's quite busy. There's a lot of chatter going on, and the bar is pretty full as well. So you can see a table where elf and a gnome are sitting. You've never really seen other races before, but that's the only table that's got a space at it just now.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and get a drink, and then I'm gonna I've got a very stone face, by the way, so I've got a kind of like permanent scowl on my face, like resting bitch face. But I don't mean it. So I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at them and kind of nod, and take the stool beside them.
You guys react in any way to this?
I just
shot.
nod back.
Potshot stares at her a little and then goes back to his drink.
Okay.
They're sitting, time's passing and still, people are just milling in and out, kind of regular day. We're obviously seeing a lot of traffic just now. And next you see, you recognise this as a dwarf that walks in. Lyra, you've not really seen too many dwarves, and Coral, you've never seen a dwarf before. You think he kind of looks like the guy sitting next to you, but you aren't quite sure. There is some differences there. So if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Ozzy has kind of shoulder length brown hair, kind of big ragged beard. Blue eyes, kind of looks like he's seen some shit just from the way he generally looks, quite ragged, quite been through a lot of shit pretty much. Yeah, he's kind of generally hunched. He looks like he's quite tired, quite pale as well compared to what you'd expect from a dwarf. He walks in and he kind of rolls some dice in his hand. And he kind of coddles these, and he's got a big war hand in his back as well on the shield. He's got kind of worn down scale armor as well, some marks on it. Yeah, that's Ozzy. He's quite quiet, but likes to roll his dice.
So it's the same thing for you, a lot of the tables are full, but you do actually see a table where a few gentlemen are sitting, playing some cards, and you can hear dice being rolled as well at the game they're playing, so you can go and join them or sit at the empty table if you'd like to. Look, they're in the middle of the game.
Well, Ozzy, I pull out my dice in my hands, roll them about, kind of give a scorner look. I go up to the bar and ask for a rum, and then I'll roll my dice again, and that kind of makes me think and stand there for a little bit, kind of confused. So I decide to go over and sit at the empty table.
And again, everyone else, you're joined by another stranger who doesn't appear to be talking too much.
I'll just kind of move out of the way and let him have his space. He looks a bit grumpy.
Yeah, so your table was like this kind of awkward, everyone was silent and not talking and just drinking their drinks and staring at the table.
Potshot's quite intrigued by the dice that he's rolling about, and he thinks that if the situation opens up, he might try and get into a game with this dwarf, if the dwarf feels like it.
I'm just going to kind of nod and lift my pint a little bit, and that's it. I'm not going to say anything.
Potshot's not doing anything yet. He's not speaking to the dwarf.
The dwarf kind of glances over and gives everyone a little look, kind of bunches his eyes a little bit, as if he's thinking about something. He then takes his dice again. He gives them a little roll. The sound seems to kind of enlighten him a little bit. He rolls onto the table, and then he just kind of looks at Potshot. Doesn't say anything, just looks in kind of a not an angry manner, but just completely staring, as if waiting for some sort of response.
Potshot looks back and he takes a gold piece out his pocket or his little bag and he goes, "Care for a game, stranger?"
I love it!
Colin, can you put the sound down a tiny bit, the music? I don't know if it's just me that
You
has-
can turn it down on your own roll 20.
Where about?
Oh, can you?
And the cog.
thing up the top right.
Right, okay.
That's probably why it's just affecting it for me and not for everyone else.
Oh no, that's gone way
I
down.
think that might be it.
Unless that's the song changing.
Let me see.
Alright, I can turn it down a million, so
Also, I did
just
forget about
do what you want, Caitlin. I'll turn it down myself.
Yeah, that was the song.
Changing.
Ozzy kind of smirks at Potshot. Ozzy grabs the coin, looks over it, making sure that it's something that he's willing to gamble for.
I assure you this coin is real!
Ozzy then kind of rolls the dice again. This seems to be kind of a common theme with him. Seems like most of his decisions, he's too indecisive to make himself, so he lets dice kind of play out for him. So he rolls the dice, and then kind of one of them has a sword icon on it. The other one is like a tick. So Ozzy turns to Potshot and nods.
Aye. So the game would probably just be rolling those dice, and whoever scores best wins.
Ozzy knows.
Oh, that's what you think anyway.
That's
Or,
what
or they won with the game.
Ozzy turns to Potshot and says, "First to roll 2 swords gets to buy the next drink."
Potshot thinks that this is a good idea and accepts the game.
Okay.
I think maybe we should just do this in the background then.
Yeah, we'll let.
So you just can sit and play your game. You can roll d6s to see who wins if you want, or just no.
I can imagine they're gonna.
First to get 2 6s.
Yeah. So you know, as you're sitting Coral and Lyra, you know, you can kind of watch this with some.
That's the lucky Potshot.
So you are kind of expecting to watch a long game, and then out of nowhere, this little gnome just rolls 2 swords straight away on these dice.
Oh no.
Ozzy looks extremely unhappy, but whenever he makes a promise, he goes through with it. So what he does is he grabs the gold coin that Potshot laid out and uses that to go up to the bar.
Was it the case in
Potshot's down to 9 gold.
Buys the cheapest pint he can think of, walks back, and before he slams it down, he thinks to himself, should I roll dice for this, or do I know what I'm going to do? Decides he's going to slam it down anyway, because he hates anything work related, but is also addicted, so he's angry at himself, but more angry that, you know, some random guys kind of just shat all over him. So slams the pint down, and he kind of like, after that, he kind of like shovels it away a wee bit towards Potshot, and kind of puts his head in his hands.
Potshot just does a huge grin in his face as he starts to down the pint.
So, you know, having made friends with each other and broken the ice a little bit. There's a little bit of commotion you can hear from outside, and going out of the tavern, kind of back in the tavern a little bit, and you can see none of you have ever actually seen this before. It's kind of this tall, hulking figure walks in. They're not human in any way, shape, or form that you can see. They look to be made out of metal. Potshot, you kind of know the most because you have your guns. You kind of recognise the kind of metal work and seeing mechanical parts working, but not human. Neither, like none of you really know how this thing is walking about or animate. Those of you who are familiar with magic, you can see a faint sort of magical glow as this thing walks in the bar, and everything just kind of falls silent for a little moment. Everyone's kind of holding their breath to see exactly what's going to happen. They're obviously not familiar with this either. So AE, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Okay, so AE is like 195 tall centimeters, and well, he doesn't really know what to do in a bar because he doesn't eat or drink. So he just kind of stands there next to the door, looking at his book.
Everyone in the tavern seeing this metal man walk in and just kind of stand there. It kind of puts everyone a little bit at ease. You can still feel the tension in the air, but it's definitely not, you know, everyone's getting ready to spring for the weapons. It's just more of a kind of fearful apprehension. And you all sitting at the table notice this as well, and you notice this metal man walk in.
I'd just ask him if he'd like to sit here with us.
He'll sit down.
I think Potshot has a little laugh and he's like, everybody was so scared, but he just started reading a book.
We just laugh at Potshot.
Yeah. I laugh at him and then I'm gonna look at AE and like clink my metal leg off his leg and like nod at him and show him my pint as if to say like cheers.
AE will nod back and just like study the leg, see if it's the same machinery as he is.
As you look, you notice the leg is completely different from your own. It's not even like the same metal. It's made differently. And you notice on her leg as well, there's like lots of little seashells and pearls studded in. Like she's just found it in the sea and stuck it on.
If he had extensive feelings, he'd be sad, but he doesn't.
Nice. Well, you know, you're all.
Or is it kind of just sits there and stirs his drink, and just waiting for something to actually happen? He's kind of just like, this is great, you know, spend my off time, you know, some metal guy next to me, some like, doesn't even know what's next to him, he just kind of like tries to forget about Potshot and that it even exists after the commotion earlier.
As you're all, you know, you're starting to mingle a little bit more, you know, break the ice as you're all sitting having a drink and just kind of waiting for the time to pass a little bit. You can see, kind of not middle-aged man, but you notice the woman behind the bar keeping the bar. She kind of gives a nod to him, you know. She recognizes him. Quite look like a town local. He looks like he might be a frequent traveller to these parts. Obviously, the locals kind of know him a little bit. He kind of looks around the room a bit like he's studying and he's looking for something specific. Ezra.
So, my character is kind of like an average person.
I think you're picking up on me. Hold on.
But you see, he's quite like powerful, I guess.
Godly.
He is this big echo.
I am a terrible force to be reckoned. Can you still hear me to that one?
No.
Potshot takes gun, etc.
I am like average height, very average looking person. Dark hair with grey streaks going through it, and a nice tidy beard going round with grey streaks going through that as well. Almost noble looking clothes. Almost pretty much a noble-ish looking person. I have a quarterstaff on my back, which has a lantern attached to the very top end of it. I also have a pendant around my neck, which has got the shape of an elephant's head on it, which would be seen as the god of knowledge, Elia. Did I pronounce it right?
I don't know what I'm looking at. Hold on.
God of knowledge.
Hold on, let me get the Pantheon notes up.
Yeah. Elyir.
Earlier.
Elia. Yeah. So it's a god of Elia around my neck. So as I walk into the bar, I'll approach the bar first, and I'll grab a drink. And while I'm at the bar, I'll have a scout round. Seeing as everyone else at that table is sticking out like a sore thumb, I will approach you guys. Will I do the whole...
I'm kind of fascinated by the necklace around your neck. Can I ask you, what creature is that?
It's a symbol of the god of knowledge. It's an elephant.
Oh yes!
That man knows. He knows what it's about.
I'm sorry.
It's one of the dark patrons.
I'm doing the sensitivity.
Elephant!
Marcus is definitely watching this stream and he's involved.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's like it was so well timed.
just gonna continue to examine Ezra's necklace, fascinated that I've not seen this creature before.
Ozzy sits there. He's like rolling his dice. Two shields pop up. Decides to kind of stand up a little bit, kind of slowly. Kind of looks up at Ezra, who's quite small. And he's like, kind of looking about, examining him. Very silently, just very like, not really frantic, but quite quickly. And decides to, he raises his hand a bit. Knocks on Ezra's head. It's like, oh, you're not a big metal man. You're a normal person.
As far as I'm aware,
yes.
Coral's just gonna be like, kind of like snigger to herself and be like, religion. And then she's gonna like bring out her pipe and just spark her pipe and start.
Potshot's only just realised that E44's sat down next to them. And he's like, oh, you're here. And then he notices Ezra. And he's like, another person! And then he just downs the rest of that pint from Ozzy earlier.
After Ozzy knocked on Ezra's head, kind of sitting about, he just stands there and he kind of looks, gives the room a big, wide, sweeping look. He decides that kind of wants some fresh air. He's kind of just, he finds the table a bit too, it feels like there's some tension of some form. So he decides that he's just going to take his rum, stand by like the entry door a little bit, kind of just look over everyone.
Is he alright?
I don't know. He's been a bit grumpy since he got here.
Fair enough. Well, tell me a little about yourselves. Are you doing anything at the moment? Are you employed?
I'm actually hoping to make my way to the Sun Serac Festival. But I'm just kind of stopping in here to see if there's anything happening. What about everyone else?
I think Potshot's a bit too drunk at this moment to sort of comprehend a lot of things. He's still just sort of staring at the big robot man and wondering how he works.
Gnomes.
Well, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just wondering. I'm not used to being on land.
Oh, we're pretty boring.
Across the room. It's like, I'm looking for my book. He kind of just takes a drink.
Potshot goes, the Minuteman had a book, is that your book?
He asked if the Metal Man's book is your book.
No, he's got an air book, but it looks pretty nice.
What is that book you were reading?
It's just the connecting modem sound.
Potshot looks at Lyra and back in the Metal Man.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here now.
Ozzy walks over to the table, kind of behind AE, and inspects that a little bit. Knocks on his head, making sure that he's okay. Like, oh shit, yeah, he's fine. It's cool, guys, it's cool. And walks over to the bar. Like, looking over what drinks there are. It's a bunch of bottles, they all have fancy labels and shit. He doesn't like that, he's not all about that life. He decides that he's going to ask the barmaid what is the cheapest, crappiest thing that he can buy.
I'm assuming the barmaid's about to say the same thing, you bought that pool gnome earlier.
Yes, no!
I think I broke God.
Yes,
The
the barroom, and as you go to speak to her, you notice she's quite tanned. You can tell that a foreigner. She's obviously not from here, and she's just kind of working here for the money and her way. And when you approach, she kind of a little bit, and will you stop? Connor, I fucking hate you. She kind of laughs at you a little bit. And she asks you, "Are you back so soon?"
Excuse me? Who are you to ask me if I'm back so soon? I feel personally attacked. Ozzy sits
In my
there.
bar, I'll throw you out.
Ozzy sits there.
And
He's like,
Adam Apple.
hold on 1 minute. And starts rolling his dice. And it looks like
We're not, laddie.
the two dice that he rolls, they both have like a picture that looks like a tankard on each one. He's like, you're alright, just give me whatever.
And she just.
While not breaking eye contact whatsoever, she just kind of reaches under the bar for whatever bottle she can get first and just pours it into a glass and slides it your way.
You have no idea
You know what it is she's poured you.
Excuse me, hen, can I have the bottle? Not glass.
I mean, that'll be 10 gold.
Care to gamble? Take a wee bet?
Potshot.
It's a business.
Potshot's listening and walks up and he goes, "I'll pay for half if you give me half."
Oh.
Alright
then, you're on. And she gets you a big, and I mean a big tankard, especially for you, the gnome, and she does the.
Ah, yes! So, Potshot now has 4 gold in total.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna,
he goes
I'm
back
just
to the
gonna turn around and say I'm not carrying him.
I think he's gonna have to find somewhere to sleep tonight. Or pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of
Make me a constitution saving throw.
Who, everyone?
Shot. That is a lot of alcohol for a little gnome.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Am I actually?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
First roll of the whole game.
Con. Pot shot.
He rolled double sixes, so. You know, as you go and sit back at the table, I mean, you just start chugging this back. That had drinks on you. Yeah, so you just start chugging this back. You are really starting to lose yourself. You're feeling a little bit, yeah. A little bit sick. A little bit double vision, you know, the room's starting to spin a little bit. You don't know if you'll be able to stand up again.
I think Potshot probably just saw has a little lie down on the table. While
okay.
being very satisfied with his purchase.
Ozzy kind of pats him on the head when he's on the table. He says, "Overconfidence is a flaw in its nature."
Oh.
Is he sleeping?
Potshot
asleep?
Yes, there is. Do you know, I was actually thinking about it in work. I was thinking about changing my person to the ancestor.
Oh no.
Just like all my lines have to be quotes from it.
You should just do reference it in every single way you can.
I'm gonna turn to Ezra and ask, why is he here? He seems to know this place pretty well. So, Ezra, you gonna answer?
I'm actually looking for a small group of people to help me.
I'm small!
You say from your half asleep state.
I have no idea, you just said that, hang on.
From your half drunken state.
Aye.
So...
He's quite small as well, says Potshot, pointing to Ozzy.
I'm looking for a group to accompany me. Yeah, the voice is gone.
Oh, son, no, you're being sizes! You don't want small people!
I'm looking for a group of people to come with.
Completely.
I'm looking for a group of people to accommodate me.
Accommodate you? Oh.
Company me. Fucking hell, I can't. Accompany me to the Sun Sarak Festival. I have been tasked with looking for a small group to act as guards for a shipment that'll be taken from the town to Hissa. There will be gold for everyone.
How much? How much? Coral asks how much.
Many.
Much gold.
Much gold. Many coin.
Aussie questions this.
WoW quest.
And he wants to make a gamble with Ezra. But first he wants to know the exact amount he's going to get.
Well, I don't have the exact amount. A friend of mine in the town here, she'll be leading this band. Her name is Felison. She will have all the gold for us. It's me included. I'll be taking a portion of this gold. It's all down to her as to how much the gold is.
I mean, I'm on my way there anyway, so I'd be more than happy to come with you guys.
Great, that's one.
If there's a contract to sign, just put it in front of Potshot and he'll sign it in his drunken state.
I put a blank sheet of paper in front of Potshot and a pen.
Potshot looks at it and hearing the words, he knows what this means, and he decides he'll sign his name and agree. And if you don't mind, I'm about to draw on the map again.
Oh my god. Why?
I'm drawing his signature. Oh, come on. Right.
Aussie just kind of at this point quite done with his dice. He thinks, fuck them, they've not done me much well today. So he just goes, yeah, fuck it, why not?
8.5.
Where can we find this lady? I live close by.
Where she lives.
And that's his drunken signature.
She lives on the outskirts of the town.
What was her name again?
Oh, you wouldn't know that.
Her name is Felison. Felison Blackwall.
Well, I'm going to have a look at Potshot and just kind of sigh and have to say, if I do this, I'm going to need to put up with him. But I really need the money.
I think we can control a small wee gnome.
So I'm just going to... Yeah, I'll come. Look it.
So that's 4 of us. Middleman.
More connection.
Aussie tries to give a speech. Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Oh no.
Coral kind of looks at AE and just kind of nods as if to say, well, are you coming or not? Coral quite likes, doesn't talk much. She likes quiet.
I'll picture again.
What?
Do it.
What?
Fans spinning up.
I think God's gonna have to answer for him at this point.
I think Potshot throws up.
He does.
Over the contract.
And not Not even like nicely. He just throws up on himself.
Aww.
The
Chokes
beard
in
is covered
process.
in vomit.
Carol's gonna lift her stool and kind of be like, oh, move away from him a little bit.
I'm just gonna point out that I'm not cleaning that up.
If there's any of the drink left, he drinks some more.
Seize this momentum. This expedition, at least, promises success.
Have you actually got quotes up right now?
It must do.
Oh my god.
I think you're gonna have to answer for Justin here.
Justin, are you there?
Justin, are you there?
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, are you there? Can you hear everyone?
What?
Can you hear everyone?
Everyone?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but like, sometimes you're cutting out.
Yeah, Caitlin is cutting out a bit.
Oh, am I sorry?
But,
Oh no.
It's getting ignored.
Yeah, then fine.
Is this any better for everyone?
yeah, that sounds way better.
Can you hear everyone?
Everyone okay, Justin?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Wait, can you stop looking at quotes?
Let's please get back in the game.
I'm in the game. I'm still waiting on my answer.
Well, ask again.
Metalman, would you be interested in some coin?
Well, coin can make me help people, so yeah.
Excellent. Well, you'll be helping us as well. Great deal.
That depends. Are you a believer in GAN?
Gan is the creator.
Oh.
Of course. Who wouldn't be?
Then I'll be helping you.
Excellent. Well, our shipment will be out tomorrow. We'll be meeting just on the outskirts of town to the west.
Yes.
And yeah, we've got to take the shipment to the Sunset Festival. And it has to be there safe and intact.
That sounds easy enough.
What is the shipment of?
I'm not 100% sure, but more than likely fabrics, clothes, trinkets and baubles.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and bullymen.
I think Ozzy's kind of lost himself a little bit.
He speaks in tongues because he's so fucked.
He needs to roll his dice a bit more.
He gets his dice out, rolls them. The sound kind of calms him a bit. He's kind of get back to his normal kind of quiet state. Kind of just sits there, looks at a pot shop, gives a little nod.
So, what time should we meet you tomorrow?
First thing, first on in the morning. We leave straight away.
Okay. I'm gonna go rest now.
Yeah, so stands up, nods, finishes his drink, and leaves you.
I'm gonna assume I have a room at this inn and go to it and go rest for tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're welcome to if you want to go to the market or explore a little bit, or if you just want to all get a room and
Yeah, I was going to
go to
ask
sleep.
what time is it?
It's probably about,
7, 8 p.m. about now.
I think
But,
Shot's passed out in the bar.
It'll be a while
I think
before
I
last
might go to
orders
the
are called,
market.
so he's fine for a while.
I'm going to go to the market.
Everyone else wonders. Anyone else want to go to the market or explore a little bit?
No, I'm just gonna wait till the morning.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna write someone off.
Same here.
Oh jeez.
Kerrigan's out on her own.
Coral's gonna go adventure.
Do you want to go anywhere, Eve? Like, you know there's a temple in the town, but other than that, you know, nothing's probably really of interest to you.
Dialogue noise.
Wait, was that directioned at me?
Yeah. Sorry, it's probably the accent as well. I'll try and talk slower.
Yeah, I'm trying to be wary.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of difficulty adjusting again to the accent. I'll just ask for a toolbox or something and do some scheduled maintenance.
Yeah, that's fine. So, you want to stay in the tavern then and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Coral, the market's, you know, about 10-minute walk away.
if you take
Your time, if not, you can get there a bit quicker. But it is later on, so a lot of things are starting to close up now, just for night
Okay.
coming in.
Maybe I'll get a bargain though.
You may. So are you looking for?
So, are you looking for anything in particular?
Sure. I'm looking for if anyone is selling like live insects because I need to feed my chameleon.
Okay,
I had a jar of bugs of my belt if I'm going to go and be doing this quest.
so give me
An investigation check.
Ooh. See. Investigation.
yeah, so
As you're walking around the market, you know,
you're seeing
and obviously there's, you know, the river beside town.
Mhm.
So you see quite a few stalls that are selling, you know, fishing rods, you've got some wine. And as you go past one of the stalls, you notice beside all the kind of fishing supplies, there is like a bucket that's full of kind of like some kind of worm, obviously they use it for bait when they're fishing.
Mhm.
And that's really what you find in the way of live insects.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not.
It's not really a town
based around selling.
selling insects.
There's not
Not a big insect
Only-
market, unfortunately.
I'm gonna ask the little stall holder if he knows where I could get anything like that.
It's a wee old human man. He looks probably about in his 50s or his 60s, you know, kind of weathered, like he sits out and fishes all day. But he looks up at you and he just kind of shakes his head, like he really doesn't know too much about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy these worms, a few of them.
So that'll be about a silver piece.
Fine. I'll pay that and then feed one to him straight away, and then I'm gonna head back to the inn. Rest.
So does
Anyone else want to do anything before getting a full night's sleep?
No. I think we're fine.
Yeah, fine.
I assume at some point Potstraw will wake up and clean up the vomit. Because the barmaid gets angry at him.
It's not so much
You that wakes up, it's her waking you up as she's closing up the bar.
You know, she kind of like
Shouts you a little bit. When you don't wake up first time, she just tips the table and tips you on the floor.
I don't think, if that's the case, Potshot does not wake up.
Oh.
He's out cold.
Then she kind of
You know, it grumbles about like fucking gnomes. You know, she's seen a few. But she's kind enough to grab you a kind of ratty blanket from behind the bar and just throw it over you. You know, she's pretty used to people falling asleep and not going home for the night.
Right, and that's Potshot's evening.
A free room, basically.
Oh, Connor.
Hello.
You had your mic active there and there was a mad echo.
Ah, sorry, I'll mention it. Push to talk.
Yeah, everyone gets full night's sleep uninterrupted. You know, the town is pretty uneventful. It's small. There's not usually a whole lot of trouble around these parts. And come first light, I'm assuming most of you are going to try and get up earliest to head out to the west side of town.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up straight away and just head straight out there and wait.
Does anybody wake Potshot up?
As I'm on my way out the door, I might give him a wee kick.
Potshot startles away and is like, what?
You signed a contract last night. I think you're gonna have to follow me.
Okay.
Unless you're wanting to kind of clean yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm Potshot, as you're kind of where you can see like a little crumpled bit of paper, you know, beside you. There's a little bit of stick on it, but what is very much your scrolled across it in now.
Potshot kinda he's confused, but he knows that's something he would probably end up doing. So he's sort of like rummaging his hands through his beard, feeling this sick, and trying to like pick it out, and he sort of just follows Lyra.
I'm just gonna communal kind of washroom in the tavern if you want to go and use that.
He notices that on his way out then, and he goes in.
I'll just tell him, just meet us on the west side of town. I'm sure you won't be able to miss us.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go straight and head to Ezra.
I'm gonna follow Lyra. Yeah. I'm gonna ask her to wait on me. I'm gonna hobble a little.
I'll wait for Coral and probably wait for Potshot outside. In case he gets lost.
Coral!
What about Ozzy?
He's yawning.
Is he just gonna stumble away?
Yeah, he's just kind of like, whatever. Kind of just dragging along, still kind of like limp over a wee bit because he's tired of everything. Just like, fine, cool, I'll go.
We'll just travel as a group then. I assume A is also now done with his mechanical beep boop. And will join us.
Yeah, just realised we left A just in the bar. Schedule meetings.
E doesn't need a bed.
I was gonna say, I think he was probably watching over Potshot and making sure. Potshot would like to assume this.
He'll just stand there, but not really watch him.
Would you like to join us? We're all just gonna head over there now.
Okay.
So you all have, you know, a nice and medium-sized town. The rivers are actually kept quite clean, you know, slums or anything along the riverbank. So it's a nice walk out early in the morning. The sun's just coming up. Head out past the market out towards the mill.
That sun's really getting to Potshot right about now.
Do we notice anything of interest on our way over there?
Once you're past the market, use notice a shop that's actually out with the market. It's got its own building called the Dressing Sparrow. It's not open just now, but it looks a pretty high-end place. Like, they make a lot of clothing for nobles and stuff, and Based on what Ezra told you, you're probably making a shipment from them to the trade city.
Okay. Can we see Ezra about anywhere? Yep.
Yeah, you start getting to kind of edge of the town, getting out of the last buildings and out more into the fields towards the mill. You can see Ezra standing waiting. He's on his own just now.
I think that's all of us here now, yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's.
When I start seeing them all coming up, I pick them all over to the cart.
So are we heading off straight away, or do we have to go pick this stuff up?
Well, we've got all the stuff here. We just need to wait for Fellison to come along, and then we'll be on our way.
The voice is seriously in.
Where is it that we're going?
Keep this going. It's the city of Hissar.
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 Oh, the festival.
Hissar.
Ah.
Hissar.
Hotshot realizes that this is actually the place he was traveling to anyway, so it's kinda works out for him without even realizing.
Coral doesn't know anything about these places, so she's a bit anxious about it. But
you would have heard of the city of Hissar just because it's one of the main cities in the Empire, but aside from the name, you really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I've never been there. But...
Ezra, have you been there before?
I've been many times.
What's it like?
It's a fairly decent city. It's quite large. It's the largest city in the near area.
It's the only city in the near area.
That too.
Well, we should probably get going.
Very worried. Well, we are still short one. Fellison,
are we waiting?
Too long.
Does she work at that fancy clothes and fabric shop that is on the way here?
Not quite. She was a soldier as part of the Emperor's forces. But there was an incident which led for her to leave that position and to be honest, she does a lot of marshalling work around the town.
Okay, that's fair enough. Do you know her well?
Well, fairly well. I take my time quite often. I know quite a few people around here. I'm quite old myself.
Okay.
Are we going to get some free as well as gold?
Some free what?
Some free goods, because we're shitting all this material, are we not? All these fabrics.
Well, that's not down to me. That's up to the owners of the material. When we arrive, we'll know what they've been getting material. But there is definitely gold involved.
Still sounds good to me.
I think while all the talk's been happening, Potshot has attempted to climb onto the back of the cart to lie on top of the clothes and sleep. Because he's very much
hungover.
Check. With disadvantage because you're hungover. Athletics.
Alright.
Disadvantage
because you are hungover. You're all watching you while you're talking. You just hear this loud something hitting the ground quite hard, and you look over and just see Potshot just lying, staring up at the sky.
You cloud watching over there?
Yes. It doesn't hurt at all.
I'm just going to roll my eyes and spark my pipe and just say, you do know he's going to be hard work.
I just kind of like slightly boot him on the knee and then just kind of look down and go, huh?
Potshot's gonna look up at Ozzy and he's just going like, yeah, but a sad face. Oh.
Yeah.
These are all having a joyful time. You've probably waited,
15-20 minutes.
it's you see a woman approach you. She's on horseback. And her armor isn't quite new, but you can see it's definitely been polished up. It's full, kind of heavy. I didn't write down what kind of armor she has. It's like full plate mail. It's heavy armor.
For those of you who
know, armor and stuff like that, you can recognize it. What does catch you though, the first thing you kind of notice is that her right arm, from shoulder to elbow, and then there is nothing. She is missing her forearm on her right arm. The armor kind of stops at the shoulder plate. What's left of her arm, there is a band around,
with 3
symbols etched and engraved in the metal.
You're cutting it again.
For those of you who are proficient, those of you who are proficient in religion, you can make a religion check if you want. It's some kind of holy symbol. And her right upper arm, and see if you know what god she worships. You can make a religion check.
My religion box isn't checked, so does that mean I don't make a religion check?
Yeah, you're not proficient.
Yeah, you're not proficient.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the people who are proficient, Ezra, I think AE, you're proficient in religion, aren't you?
Yeah, he's already made a roll.
Apparently,
Did he make
it's not.
Okay.
Well, the cleric is not proficient in religion.
Yes.
So AE, you recognise all 3 symbols that she has on her band. There's the symbol of Yahweh, the goddess of order and justice, Celio, of oaths and judging the dead, and Adrilo, the remover of obstacles.
Ezra, you just recognize
Yahweh, as the shoal of fish is the main symbol.
on the band.
And she's
she looks kind of
not quite old, kind of early 30s. She's got across her face,
there's some scars
going across her face.
On the right hand side,
The same as the side that she's lost her arm, and her dark hair is pulled back out of her face.
and she carries
In her left arm, a long glaive with the blade on the end.
And as she
Approaches.
she goes to Ezra. Right, well,
This is a lot you've gathered.
You're cutting out
Ezra, I think that's your cue.
I didn't hear what she said. I couldn't hear what she said.
So she turns to you, Ezra. Eniel, she doesn't look. She's a stern woman. She doesn't look the happiest. Right. Well, this is a lot you've gathered.
I'll give her a big smile and say,
Yep.
This is a sturdy crew of people. They'll get us to Tis'Estir, no problem.
And especially you, Potshot, just lying on the ground. She gives you
more than one look
over and looks very skeptical as to your abilities, but she just kind of dismisses it. And it's just right. Well, let's get moving then. If we want to make camp before nightfall. And she moves up to the front of a horse first and hooks up to the cart, and then she starts walking and just. If you want to follow, you can, but she doesn't, wait for any of you to start walking with her.
I'm just gonna catch up to her and be like, I assume you're Fallison?
Yes, that would be right.
And are you gonna guide us on our way there?
They asked me to do this alone, but I'm not quite ready for that yet, so just stay behind me.
Okay.
I hear her saying this, and back and I go up to the other side there, and I'm just gonna be like, ready for what? Why did you not want to go alone?
These roads aren't exactly the safest, are they?
I genuinely don't know.
Hotshot's running with his wee legs, trying to keep up.
Left behind. I hope you know this.
I won't be left behind!
He seemed pretty sturdy last night, so I'm sure he'll manage to keep up.
as we're going
along, I like to keep an eye out for my other objective.
No, not just now.
Can I ask her why she has the symbols on her arm?
Yeah, you can. When she didn't really notice exactly what you were at first, she just kind of gave everyone once over, but as you approach her and start to speak to her, there's this kind of alarmed look in her face, and then a little bit more guarded. She takes a minute to kind of compose herself. You can tell she was a soldier the way she kind of schools her emotions back into just stoic. Just says, well, I believe in them and their teachings, so I keep them with me.
AE can understand that and just doesn't ask further anything about it.
You can see as you walk, she kind of just keeps glancing sideways at you like she's expecting something, but other than that, she also doesn't say anything more about it.
Coral's going to ask Lyra, what's with everybody in religion? Do you believe in?
My tribe believed in Elora, the goddess of elves, but I kind of believe more in the god of the sky and stars. I don't know why, it just feels like it's more of a thing with nature rather than our elf heritage. But I'm not a big follower, it's just something that gives me faith every once in a while. What about you?
Well, I've not been around a lot of people that have beliefs. Religion's new to me. I've started to slowly begin to come around the god of Male. Started slowly with that, and I'm still new to religion, but that's kind of the god that I'm drawn to at this moment.
I think everyone here follows a god, right?
Yeah, it seems like.
Maybe.
I think Hotshot's still trying to catch up, so he's not really hearing that.
I'll hear it and I'll put in and say, I worship the god of knowledge and travelers, Elia. And I hold my symbol up to show the elephant head.
Good evening, traveller.
I am full.
Oh, I lost it. God damn you.
So yeah, as you're walking, a lot of the roads are through small wooded areas and grasslands, so you're just whittling the day away. They're going at a fairly not too fast a pace, but not too slow, and it's a little bit taxing on those with shorter legs in the group. You just kind of continue the day, talking and getting to know each other a little bit more. Alison, for the most part, is silent, and she walks kind of in front of you all. Kind of like she doesn't really want the company, but she'd accepted that she needs it. So as you're walking, if you all want to give me a perception check.
Oh. Okay. Oh man.
I think Ezra's like.
Oh no.
You just click perception.
Yeah, you click perception. Just.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn your advantage toggle off.
Will I do it again?
Yeah, just roll again now. I didn't turn the toggle off.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, he rolled the dice.
Potshot, AE, and Aussie.
As you're kind of walking,
you notice
a little kind of
path has been cleared.
To the side of the road,
Just kind of this area here.
in like a
little shadow glade. You can see stone carving or stone construction. You can't really make it out from where you are on the road just now, but you can see that it's there.
Potshot is going to turn to everybody. He's going to shout, "Hey, you guys see this? This is interesting. This thing over here."
I'm staring at the floor.
Really
intently. Some interesting dirt, apparently.
Imagine your critical fail just dodgy faceplant.
Will Phyllis let us stop?
She doesn't appear like she's stopping. She's just keeping on walking.
Ozzy signals to stop, and he says, "Over there. There's kind of clear away road. What's over there, guys? Just kind of be aware."
I mean, some of us could go check it out with longer legs. We might be a bit quicker.
Off you and stop being racist.
Sexist!
I mean, unless you want to run back to the group after.
Nah, I'm alright. I'll get my deck chair out and you can go.
Hotshot's not very keen with his -1 athletics to run.
He's already fell off the cart once this morning.
Yep.
Can I go over and check what's there then?
Yeah, does anyone else
want to go in, check out
Yeah, I'm going to
this
start.
little area?
I'm going to start following Lyra.
I'll go as well.
Ezra,
Tam
are you just
Ezra.
staring at the ground?
Well, it seems I've noticed everyone else walking over.
Flag.
Fellison.
She
She kind of turns and she looks annoyed, but seeing that more than half did to go check something outside the road,
you actually see her.
here she goes, like she's about to cross her arms, and then remembers that the lower half of her arm is missing and she can't quite do that.
Aw.
So she just settles for a hand on her hip and impatiently tapping her foot and waiting for you guys to go and do what you're going to do.
I'll just shrug.
Full on Reaper shrug.
I'm gonna say to Ozzy, "What do you think it is?"
I don't know, but I'd be wary. I have a feeling the dice could maybe help me.
You gonna roll some dice again?
Do a sneaky mega perception check to see if there's
A mega perception check? You don't need one. You got a critical.
If you guys like, you can drag your characters onto the map to kind of show where you are.
How do you do that?
You go here and then just drag your name.
Right, okay.
So,
Fellison's kind of over here.
Whoa! What the hell?
Oh,
What is going on?
The little
My
legs he
character
is
kept
going far.
Character
That's
to-
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who the fuck was that?
Oh, if you just click.
Oh wait,
Are you dragging Potshot somehow?
No,
I don't know how.
I don't know.
Right,
Yeah, I was
Do you
dragging
know
pot
which
shot
one you are?
apparently.
How do I see the people who's under me?
What one is Aussie?
Ozzy, which one are you?
The one
Left or right, Ozzy?
the purple wizard man.
Okay.
The right. Yeah, right. Oh god, I'm so bad at left and
If I
right.
was speaking to Ozzy, I need to be closer to him. So I'm probably here.
Is there a
You-
setting where we can get character name under each peer spoken?
Yeah, you can. If you click the little cog,
Huh?
And then
click show nameplate under name.
We don't have that.
Oh, it's just me. Okay, I'll fix it. AE, if you want to drag your name onto the map and make it token.
Like the name that's in the thing in the bottom left?
No, on
Your character sheet.
When you click the journal.
When you click the journal.
Mine's just showing up. It shows up your name.
Hmm?
It shows up your own name.
Oh, it shows up with your own name.
Yeah, and under whoever you are.
I'm guessing it'll show up for you, Caitlin, with all of our names.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so we can only see.
Apparently, I'm clicking show name, but it's just bringing up your own. So, but I'll make his proper tokens anyway, so I can fix it then.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so
This
this
is a little kind of stone statue kind of carving. So,
if you're going to
investigate it, you can go over and investigate.
As long as it kind of moves up a little bit, stays at range, just to see if it can peek around the corner a bit, so it moves up to here.
I'm just gonna go straight in and wonder what's going on.
Yeah,
So, AE, Lyra, and Coral, if you can make me an investigation check.
The robot.
I know.
Oh.
Lyra, as you've travelled a little bit more,
You recognise this.
you recognise this. It's just a small shrine to
Earlier, the
God of Travellers.
And it's
pretty much just anyone who's been using these roads, they can make a small prayer at this shrine for the God of Travellers to protect them when they're on the roads.
to these areas.
Even though the roads are well travelled, the area is still pretty dangerous when you're not in any towns or cities.
Okay. I'm gonna call Ezra over and say, look, it's a shrine for your god.
I'll come over and have a look myself.
Oof.
Wow,
He's
teleportation magic.
Fast.
Misty Step.
Should I do it like step by step? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I'll get there eventually. Here we go.
Oh.
So seeing that it's a statue to Elia, I'll make a small prayer to watch over the group as we travel.
As you're looking for it, make me a perception check.
As I'm looking for the statue.
No, just as you're looking at it.
Oh,
Yes, and you're looking for the statue.
Statue right in front of you.
I was about to say, I know gonna fail.
Yeah, so as you're actually,
Just kneeling down.
say a small prayer, you notice that where would be the two tusks on the elephant have been snapped off,
So the shrine's actually been vandalized.
vandalized a little bit.
Oh.
Can I see the tusks anywhere?
No.
No.
Is it any like graffiti?
Anything, or is it literally just the snap tusks?
It looks to be just a snap tusk. Like, it looks like someone tried to carve something into it, but they couldn't carve into stone very well, and they gave up as soon as they started.
Is it both tusks or just one?
Both tusks.
Both tusks.
I think it's both.
Can I have a quick look around?
Or are they like legit? No.
I mean, you can look around if you want. Make an investigation check.
Connor, before your investigation check, I can give you plus 1d4 to one ability check of my
He is
choice.
blessing you.
Your choice.
Hashtag blessed.
Do you accept his blessings?
I will take these blessings.
But Shaw has no idea what's going on because I think he's out of earshot.
1 minute, let me check this.
You can click on it. It should write in the chat somehow, I think.
Well, this is guidance, not bless.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, guidance, sorry, what's
Guidance.
What's the
range on guidance?
It does touch, so I'm gonna walk up. Boop, 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 boop.
Just shuffle past everyone.
It's like record love.
Good evening, traveller. Okay.
You are now guided.
Oh, well,
I'll be
there's
your
the
guide.
description of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll just roll investigation.
Okay. You get plus 1 added to that.
So a natural 20, making it 22.
Yeah, you don't find them. Like you're there.
Like you're there for a good minute, you know, rooting through all the underbrush and all the plants and all the leaves, and you can't find them anywhere.
Don't find anything else.
No.
No.
Like
there's a few little like coppers and
some bits what look to
to be like
part of a pendant
that people have just left as an offering.
But it's really nothing.
But it's really nothing of value.
Can I do something here, Coral?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, cause I've got like kind of trinket material and all that in my hair. I kind of reach into my hair and pull out almost like a bone, like
Push
a
up.
pendant, and take out a bit of material in my hair, and I tie it onto one of the tusks. So I fix one of them, and I kind of nod at Ezra.
Okay.
Pot shot. While this is happening, can you make me a perception check?
Alright. Is this because I've run away?
Yes.
With disadvantage.
That natural one though.
No modifier.
He falls over. Face first.
You're just looking at your feet and kicking up the dust, and you're just waiting for everyone else to be finished.
Hurry up!
I'll seal the copper and that. I'll place him back
in the altar where they
normally be left. As I kind of.
Oh, hang on.
It's
when you can go. I'm just.
Okay. And I will leave a silver piece as an offering.
Oh god damn it. Nope. Nope. Someone did that.
Nope.
Oh,
Someone did that. Oh, I'm picking things up.
Don't point it out.
No, don't point it out.
I'm trying to
Oh, the car! Oh my god, guys. I'm a little baby DM.
Yeah, Jack.
So this is the cart.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's not positioned exactly.
like that, but roll 20 won't let me
Move that about.
do anything different.
Okay.
When you just free
That's
drop.
better.
I'm just gonna go head back to Bellis and
Watch what's probably here. Oh my god, never mind, he's probably here then. That freehand drawn.
Wow.
Could you know they like
Oh my god.
Oh,
Right.
stop
Right,
dissing
so-
on my car.
Once I've
Beautiful.
no, you can see if you click it you can rotate it.
my wee prayer.
Oh, this one.
The wee
Oh shit.
handle that comes out.
It's real hard on a touchpad.
Oh no.
Perfect.
I've Sonic back to the car.
I'm gonna
once I've
move back and stand to walk beside Ezra.
Everyone Newman across the map. Ozzy, what are you doing?
He's just kind of lost in his spell.
I like how you turn right there.
Like, oh.
And I'm going to give Ezra a little nod because I seen that he was upset that his god carving on that little thing broken.
I'll give it a nod back.
So, everyone, as you're coming back to the cart, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
We're rolling so bad.
Oh my god.
We don't see any.
God. AE sees everything.
How have you got 6 modifier to perception?
Dexterity.
Got +4 wisdom and +2 proficiency.
Wow.
Yeah, Jack.
Well, sorry that I'm not wise or
Yeah.
proficient.
Speed on the queen.
And Ozzy, as you are coming back to the cart, you see a man approaching from the direction you are going, and he looks quite harassed. He's going a little bit fast, and he's like waving his arms like he's trying to get your attention. Let me just get a little.
Evening traveler. What is up?
Oh shit, what am I doing?
May I ask?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hang on, let me get a little dude for this man. Assets. The assets, please. Roll 20. I don't remember how to get assets.
It's okay, just pick where he would
Do a
be.
perception check.
I got it. It's okay.
Okay, I got it. Let me find a relevant man. Or a woman, this'll do.
It's a fucking giant.
Kill it with fire.
Look, that's the size of
Guys, roll 20.
So she comes
Comes running over.
and she's like, help me!
And she's like, help me, please.
I'm trying to calm her down and ask her what's wrong, what's happened.
And she's pretty hysterical. You can see like she's a bit roughed up. There's some dirt on her, like she's fallen a few times. And she's just like, my son, they've taken my son.
I'll look at Felison and see, trying to check if like she's interested in this or if she's just kind of wanting to keep going.
Hotshot shouts, who's taking your son?
I don't know, they just appeared.
Hotshot really feels this urge to spring into action here.
Again, I'm gonna check with Felison because she's already annoyed at us about going to the shrine.
Yeah.
She looks.
I'm gonna ask her if we can help her.
She's kind of like looking up. She doesn't look like she's phased at all by this hysterical woman. And you can see she's kind of the glaive, like she's ready to use it if need be. And she doesn't say anything. She just kind of takes her head out of view of the woman.
Can I make an insight check to see if the woman like seems genuine?
Yeah.
Okay. She seems pretty genuine, I'm probably guessing.
Roll.
So
actually, as she's like crying, you actually notice her eyes are darting about quite a bit, like she's looking to the left and right of you into the tree line.
Huh.
I think I feel bad that I never thought of using an insight check.
I'm gonna just kind of turn to Ozzy and say that she might not be as genuine as she looks, and we should probably be very careful right now.
Ozzy's also unsure. He decides that he doesn't know, so he's gonna let the dice decide for him.
I guess.
So I'm gonna roll here, but it's like an Aussie personal roll just to make his mind up.
Okay.
It's 1 to 3. He will be like, you might be okay. With 4 to 6, he's not fond of her. You don't know what you're talking about. She might be fine. She looks pretty distressed. We'll see what happens, you know.
Can use in front of Potshot. Potshot's kicking is to get past, to get to the women. He can't move past Ezra and Coral.
You can go through a ally space.
Alright. He moves up here, and he's in front of the women now. And can I be a wee cheaty and make an insight check as well?
Yeah.
I would it. Siobhan's already done it. I think if you've said anything, you might have lagged out as you said that.
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Alright. So he goes up there and he's trying to comfort and get more out of here, but he's also, as Lyra was, kinda like trying to figure it out. Oh no!
You believe her 100%. You're like, oh my god, this child, we have to save this woman's child, we have to go right now, guys.
Let's go!
I'm gonna...
I'm still kidding. Lyra, seeing as you are suspicious of her, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
I'm also suspicious, by the way. I don't trust her. Ho ho.
Ho ho.
Oh, I think you're winning.
What does my perception tell me?
You're winning. So
as you're kind of
following this woman's eye line, you see to the left and slightly behind you,
in the tree line, you can
see a couple figures kind of crouched in the tree line.
Would it be like here? This tree line?
Yeah, just round about here, just like slightly behind us.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of set myself up and get ready, like, to kind of protect the cart and kind of look over at Felson and give her a kind of nod to point out this kind of area.
Do you see
Anything?
give it
Anyone
this look.
else?
Me. So I've noticed that Lyra's looking at something.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I like how the music cut out there. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, so you
you notice
Lyra's obviously kind of moved a little bit, but you can't really see anything in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of
Unsure right now what she's doing.
I'm also gonna try and tell AE that something might be behind him and that he should maybe watch out.
As soon as she tells me this, I'd like to check around me.
Yeah, you can go.
Do a perception check.
Everyone's not got very good perception today.
It's the same kind of thing, you know. Lyra kind of points you in a direction, but you can't make anything out. You think she's maybe just being a little bit paranoid. And the woman now, Potshot, she kind of knows you're believing the story. You want to help her. So she's kind of like trying to grab your arm and trying to pull you forward a little bit from the group.
I think Potshot will sort of let her do that, but he'll be like sort of waiting and trying to get people to follow him. So he's like, well, hold on, come on guys,
Anyone?
let's go.
I'm gonna
follow Potshot.
I'm gonna put my hand on the chest.
I'm just gonna wait by the cart and say, "You can go," but I'm gonna watch the cart with Felson.
The woman
Now, Coral, you stop her from taking Potshot. She kind of glares daggers at you, and she's just like, "My child!
He needs help!"
He needs help!"
Like, starting
to get not so much upset now than she has annoyed.
Potshot's gonna look around at Coral, confused.
I'm gonna just look at Potshot and shake my head and kind of make like wide eyes at him, like, go. Alright.
Should I make an insight check to see if I can figure out what Coral's meaning? Because I think this is a good time for it, because I don't want to just say like, oh, I believe so.
Coral, make a persuasion check.
Me or Potshot?
Persuasion, and Potshot make an insight check.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Coral's kind of got this sincerity to her that you're really starting to believe, you know.
Maybe you're still
a little bit drunk and you're maybe being a little bit too trusting.
Yeah. I think Potshot's realised that even though she didn't really like him in the bar, she's still accompanying them, so she's probably to be trusted. And
do you try and pull away from the women?
I do.
Okay, give me a
either
athletics or acrobatics check.
That went so well this morning.
That's a pretty good roll.
Roll.
Yeah, that's
better than her. So you snatch your arm back,
and as you pull away from her,
she kind of gives a shout and a yell, and you notice this a figure from the tree line. He will attempt to throw a dagger 16 as he's the kind of closest to the tree line just now.
What's your armor?
Armor class, Audrey?
16.
What's your armor class?
Yeah, the blue one, so 16.
Yeah,
Yeah, so as she shouts, Audrey, you just feel, and Lara, you see this happen. You just feel a tiny little
dagger kind of
thunk in
just at the gap
in your armor, up at your shoulder. So it only deals 4 points of damage. But you're now aware that there are people in the tree line behind you. And I would like to roll initiative.
Initiative. Oh.
Yeah.
Is everybody rolling initiative here?
Yeah.
How do you actually roll initiative? Oh, you click it.
Click initiative, yeah.
Oh.
Valid totals things.
It's fine. So just bear with me while I try and get
Where is initiative?
trackers.
See at the top, Kerrigan. It's under your sort of like your class and background in that. It's yeah.
We are.
408. Where's Lyra?
Next to the cart.
She's 11.
Turn. Show tracker, that's fine. Oops. Not 10.
This music's getting so tense.
I know.
I'm so ready.
Excuse me, that was a 10.
Oh.
That was a 10.
That's a nice
Allison.
initiative.
Excuse me.
Sorry, my bad. Oh my god, I'm trying to type.
It's just slow.
A solid 1. That doesn't want to make a 10 for you, by the way.
Hotshot's not up there yet.
Excellent. Oh
Do you
my
want me
god.
to share the link
Can
for your
I-
stream on a D&D Facebook page?
Oh my goodness, +5 dex. All these rolls.
So,
What were you saying, Kerrigan?
I'm part of a D&D Facebook page, so next time I can like share the stream before we start the session.
Yeah.
What's- what?
That's cool. See, if you hover over the turn order, it tells you which character it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to grab everything. Bear with me.
I'm going to need to do some coral art tomorrow.
You gonna draw her?
Yeah, I'm going to draw her tomorrow. I need to.
And Potshot.
There's so many dice to roll.
Oh god, how many of them are there?
I'm really
I need
scared.
to work this out.
Take your time.
I need to like drag the tokens in as well. It's so annoying.
Did everyone just get like a random token to like generate?
It's just now.
No, I picked them.
No, I picked them. I pulled them in.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Really should have made them all up beforehand.
But then
y'all would have seen them.
That's okay.
You can just start thinking about
What you want to do on your turn.
I'm
I'm gonna try and go kind of fast with that.
Am I
They've
getting
got
a
quite a
turn in the first go?
Yeah,
Because they're all getting
It's
a turn. Initiative combat started.
You cut out a bit there.
Yeah, and
initiative starters, we're just going to go with turn order.
But I mean the pot shot isn't in the turn order.
Oh shit, sorry.
Sorry,
The
I'll add
token
him
has
in.
to pop up.
That's fine, I'll add them in.
In just a second. We'll just say the guys will go on the same turn, just to keep things easier.
Right, pot shot.
Pot shot. What did you roll for initiative?
13.
13, okay. Numerically descending. There we go. Right, so up first we have Ozzy.
Yeah, boy.
Jarrell.
Delson rolled a 1.
Okay.
Delson, she's got a -2 to initiative.
Oh,
Oh
I
dear.
see. Oh, I see what that was.
Yep.
Yeah. Hold on, I can roll.
Oh, it's Delson.
So, is this guy that's south of me,
Yep.
who walks below me, is that a bad boy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I might cast, if for some reason that's not pasting in chat.
You might need to click the, if it's a spell, it might need a speech bubble or something. I-
Doesn't do anything.
You want a cat guiding bolt?
Yeah. So, here's the spell description.
Yep.
Oh, it's asking me what level I'll cast it at.
Yeah,
Cast it at first or
It's your second level.
second.
So you cast my second level? Or first?
Yeah.
So roll me a d20.
So it's a d20 adds
With a d20 add 6.
25. Surely that hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So roll 46 damage.
Would it not be 5d6?
No, it'd be 5d6.
Yeah, second up. It's fine. As you cast the spell and it hits
the guy in the chest,
you just see him get absolutely eviscerated in bright light and flames, and he screams as he just vanishes into the air. And
He's fried.
He is fried toast.
toast.
Full on just exiled a man.
So you can move if you want to
Whoever
move.
the yellow box is round, is that whose turn it is?
I don't know.
No, when you hover over people in the turn order, it just puts a yellow box around them to show who they are. The turn order is going top to bottom is first to last.
Yeah, got it.
You can move.
How much can I move?
Yeah,
You've got 25 feet, so 5 squares.
Okay. What if it's like diagonally? Is that 2 because you have to go 1 over and then 1 down?
No, it's fine. You can count the first.
The first one is 5 feet.
So you can move one diagonal and then 4 ever you want.
First level spell. I mean, a 1. 1 or 20.
So is that your turn?
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, there we go. So pot shot, you're up.
Right, so I'm gonna assume pot shot. Can you see the guys behind them?
Right now, you can just see the woman in front of you.
Yep. So he decides to take his pistol out.
So you are
and
Are
point it.
in melee with her, so you'll be at disadvantage with the attack.
Oh. Could I move before I shoot? Oh.
You can, yeah.
And yeah, if you want, you'll get an attack of opportunity though. She will get to hit you.
Or try to.
I'll just take out my short swords then.
Okay.
But I want to try and attack her non-lethally, so I want to like try and like cut her legs so she stops moving.
Okay, make an attack roll.
So I will just attack.
Turn her into a paraplegic.
You try and swing for her, but it just scrapes off. You see now underneath the clothes she's wearing leather armor studded with metal, and your sword just glides right off of it.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
So you can move if you want to.
But she will get to swing at you.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay. So it's now Bandit Capitan over here. Who
The two at the back,
AE and Lyra. You can kind of see another figure. Lyra, you hadn't noticed this one before. Behind the rock. So it's a different area from where they're shot at. And he is going to just move up to Ozzy. Going to take
3 attacks.
Stop putting a space in my rolls. And yeah, all 3 attacks hit you, Ozzy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Are you okay there, Justin?
I think the robot just exploded.
Oh, I just looked up and I thought it was a combustion scene.
it's okay.
I thought that was literally Justin trying to save from
So Ozzy, you take 15 damage as the other captain swings at you.
Ouch.
Okay, so I am at... I'm at 3.
Oh god.
What?
It was 15 damage.
It was 15 damage.
Yeah, but I'd taken 4 previously.
Yeah, he took 4 from the dagger as well.
Dead. Oh. The captain. He's gonna, seeing as Ozzy's not with the main group, he's gonna scoot up just a little bit. So you can make an attack with one of your weapons, Ozzy, if you'd like to.
Yes, I will. I just click the weapon.
Yeah.
Name, it will swing.
Yep, it will. And that unit, he's too fast.
He's too fast as he runs by. Your warhammer just kind of skids off his back. So Lyra, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack the boy next to me.
Yep.
Actually, I'm actually gonna use my bonus action if I have one, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. I don't know what level, I'm guessing.
That's just a first level spell, you can't cast it at any other level.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast that on
Is
the
Hunter's
guy in
Mark.
front- Yeah. And then I'm just going to attack him with my dagger.
Again.
Just the sheer shock of them appearing, you swing it with your dagger, but he just ducks back from it.
Okay. Do I do an... Oh yeah, I don't hit it. Oh, never mind. That's fine.
Yeah, so
Do you want to move it or do you want to stay where you are?
I will just stay where I am.
So the woman who'd first approached you now, Potshot and Ezra and Conrad are closest to her. You see her pull out. It's quite a big scimitar she pulls out from the kind of tatters of her robes and went into her armour. Going to make one attack against you, Potshot, and the other two against Felison,
Thing is, Felix looks,
the most heavily armoured.
What's your AC,
Potshot?
14.
So she goes to swing
Swing at you first.
and she misses.
She's kind of thrown off by the fact that you actually pulled a sword on her.
So she kind of
So she got a bit and turns and goes to swing at Felison.
She hits her.
The first attack, Felison kind of ducked out of the way. She was expecting some kind of trouble, but the second one hits. And Felison takes 4 points of damage. So Ezra, you're up next.
Okay. Just check the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move like under it?
To get to the other side?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can crawl under it.
You'll have to use probably half.
You'll have to use probably half your movement to actually get prone to crawl under it, though.
Oh, so I'd have to
You'd
use
have to-
to get down.
Then back up.
Yeah.
So I've got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get down?
Yeah, the cart's 5 feet wide. You can get down and back up under it.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to come out the other side here.
Yep.
Well, seeing her pull out the giant lantern, I focus would be on her. I am going to cast Chaos Bolt.
The best spell. Let me just check. Yep, that hits.
Cool.
So it just rolled your it rolled both your damage, so that's 12 points of damage on her.
And then
Roll me roll me your d20 for wild magic. What is math? Magic this time. No, pay attention. So, Coral, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and take down this woman here at the front. Woman that the line is. So I think I'm gonna do wild shape and transform into. You gave me my sheet, didn't you?
Yeah.
The link.
Yeah, if you want
Your handouts, you'll have a wee wild shapes one.
Okay.
So for combat, you want to go something on the kind of last 2 pages, I think it is, your CR1 wild shapes.
Yep. Yeah, it was the last 2 pages.
Yeah,
Let me just double check, I'll come on the sheet with you.
AE, you're up next.
Next, so if you just start thinking about what you want to do just now.
Okay.
The last 2 pages are really what you want to turn into just now.
Going.
So
I'd recommend either a brown bear, a dire wolf, or a tiger.
I was going to go a dire,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'm going. What did I do in my character? Click that then.
I don't have to click it.
We'll just say
you're
no big.
You're another
A wolf.
And
In
then
every aspect, including
So you've got your attacks on your wolf sheet.
So you can make a.
So you can make a bite attack.
yeah. So what I do? Yeah.
Yep, so you've got advantage. So roll 2d20 and then just see what they both come up with.
So / roll space 2d20.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're hitting.
Yeah, you're hitting either way.
So
So then roll me 2d6 plus 3.
Did you type the +3?
Yeah.
3, yep. That's fine. And as you kind of bite around her and clamp your jaws on her arm, you can feel her up with your huge strength to this huge massive roll. She kind of stumbles a little bit. A little bit, and she's pushed back by your weight, but she manages to regain her balance and kind of throw you back off.
So do you want to stay where you are?
So I can move 5. In fact, I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay.
So AE, you're up.
I'd like to cast an Eldritch Blast at a woman with a scimitar. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, so 21 hits. So that's 1 force damage on your d10.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Do you want to move it on?
Do you want to move it all?
I'd like to use my bonus action.
Yeah.
Which one of us got damaged?
Audrey.
So
Ozzy. No, Ozzy got hurt really bad.
This one here.
Yep.
Yeah, Ozzy.
I'd like to use my Healing Light ability and use 2d6 for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I heal Ozzy for 5.
Yeah.
He lives.
Close.
Can we take that second roll and say?
the pot shot special.
That's my turn.
Okay.
So,
Lyra and AE from the tree line
you don't
see anyone else, but you do as you're standing you start to hear little noises.
and
You assume things are being fired and or thrown at you both. Let's see if anyone hits. 3 to hit. So AE, as you stand, a crossbow bolt just goes whizzing by your side and it misses you completely. Two crossbow bolts just come zooming at you and they both hit you square in the chest.
So you take 13 damage.
13 damage.
How much?
AE,
You're fine. It's Lyra that takes the damage.
How much damage was it?
13.
13. Okay.
A man just appears beside you.
That was
right?
So, and now, Bellison, finally, with her initiative of 1, she's going to take 2 attacks against the woman with the scimitar. Damage. Let's see.
Oh wow, she actually hit.
That's with a disadvantage. Yep, so you see Bellison kind of struggling with her arm. She's got this big massive glaive.
And you can see as she kind of
Swing that she is skilled with weapons, but she is still learning how to fight one-armed with this glaive that she has. So she only hits once with the 2 strikes that she makes. Wraith party mom, she tries so hard.
Well, I've got the time.
Okay, and then we're back to Ozzy.
Hey.
You watch yourself.
I will, Hen, I will.
I run far, far away.
Don't you dare leave me.
I ain't run far away. No, sorry, not today. think I'll have to go with. I will move. Can I move then attack?
Yeah.
You can do it in any order.
Okay. I'll move right up to this guy. Turn Ozzy to face him a little bit. I will cast. No, nothing. So if it's a cantrip, what level do I say?
Cantrip is its own
Its own level. Yeah, so it's a cantrip, you just cast it as it is.
Okay. So
roll a d20 and add 6.
I like this sound. Inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just like taking on like fake cuts and sticking them into. That's real.
damn.
Yeah, so you go to
Cast the spell, but as you're bleeding quite a bit,
and you're a bit disorientated, you're
not quite used to
really
intense combat.
You go to
touch the guy, but he just slaps your hand away with no difficulty whatsoever. Is that you?
Yeah.
So, pop shot, you're up.
Definitely.
So
you've got a giant wolf now beside you, pot shot.
And
Felliston has now used her glaive, so you've got some allies beside you if you want to stay where you are, or if you want to run.
If I used my trick shot that gives advantage to the attack roll, does that counter the disadvantage, or would I roll normal?
Straight roll.
You was that, sorry?
It
would just be a straight roll.
Alright. Yeah, I'm good at that.
I believe it's 4. Let me double check.
3 first and 2 second?
Yeah. No, 4 first, 2 seconds. But I think I've got
4 in total.
Yep, that's fine. So just roll your d20 and add your attack bonus.
So, I've got 0 grit now, so I go to shoot. I pull my pistol out and aim it right at her.
Yeah, that
hits.
This time I'm actually shooting to kill. I'm not trying to disable. No.
Yeah, she looks
And
as
you pull the pistol out, she looks really bewildered. She's never seen a weapon like it before.
So I think. Yep, I think that's my turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So, Lyra, the bandit captain beside you,
she's going to take
another few swings at you.
Okay. I feel like I might die here.
What's your AC?
13.
Yeah, he hits with 2 attacks.
Attacks.
But he might roll
really badly.
Yeah, he
only rolled 7.
Okay, that was good.
So you're still alive.
Alive.
But he seems very
determined just to cut down everyone in his way.
Okay, so do I take the 7, yeah?
Yeah. And it's your
okay.
Turn as well now.
I'm now on 2. Oh, it's my turn as well now. Okay. I'm just going to swing right back at him.
Yeah.
Bless you.
My God.
For your extra d6 from Hunter's Mark.
D6.
Oh.
6. Nice. So.
Call it
okay.
Calculations.
Is that an extra 6 points of damage? Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Woo!
So is there anything
else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
That would be everything.
So
the woman with the scimitar, now that she's kind of been assaulted on all fronts here, you know, got a giant wolf in this tiny little gnome just her action. She's going to take a swing at the 3 people around her. She's just going to kind of slash in a wide arc and see if she can hit.
Everyone.
That'll be so hot shot. She hits you.
Oh.
Giant wolf AC. Coral, she actually misses you in your giant wolf form.
She's just not quite used
to the actual size of you.
Having giant wolves in her face.
Yeah, she just kind of underestimates just how far she has to go to hit you. And Felicin,
she's getting a bit
more in the swing of things, she deflects her blade with the handle of her glaive. So it's just you that she hits pot shot.
Alright.
Dice.
That's 9
How much?
Points of damage.
How much
Sick.
was it?
9.
Your mic's just kind of cutting out and stuff. And...
9 points of damage.
Right.
Okay, Ezra, you're up.
See this? I'm guessing this is kind of like a small cliff.
Yeah, it's a little
So would you say
it's about 15 feet up.
So it's yeah. I'm gonna misty step to the top of there.
Okay, your bonus action.
And
He's running, guys. He's running.
is misty step a bonus action?
Misty Step's bonus action. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let me just double check.
I mean, it's classed as a level 2 spell.
I know, but that's not its casting time. Let me just double check. I'm sure it's a bonus action.
Yep,
Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So you still got your main
So you've still got your main action to cast a cantrip if you want.
Sure. Got any on that? Okay, I'm gonna keeping focus on the giant woman.
Mm-hmm. She's not giant. She's regular sized.
Her token just makes her look a bit big.
She's a giant. I also keep forgetting about her stock.
Well, token makes her look like a balloon.
I'm casting Chill Touch.
Deflate her.
So she takes 8 necrotic.
Yeah. You can see as
this kind of
cold kind of darkness creeps over her. She's starting to look pretty ragged. You know, the blood's starting to come out of her ears.
and the wound that you shot.
Unfortunately, you can just see the blood really starting to pour out of it now, and she's kind of clutching her side and staggering a little bit.
Yeah, take that, you big balloon!
Oh
no, I'm staying up there.
Okay, Coral, it's your turn.
Okay, can I, because I'm so big, hand over to someone?
What is it?
I'm allowed.
Okay.
You're cutting out a little.
Oh, you're cutting out, Ken, again.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talk a bit louder.
So, because I'm so big, am I allowed to stand over someone?
Yeah, your allies.
Allies, you can move into their space.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna move here and stand over pot shot.
Yep.
And can I attack her again?
Yep.
So
bite her?
roll your 2d20 again. You've still got advantage.
Okay.
Like it nearly dislocates itself, and then I have to like sit and.
Yep, you hit again.
You hit again.
So when that happens.
2d6 plus 3.
What?
2d6
Plus 3 is your damage roll.
So, what do I roll?
2d6.
2d6.
Yep, then plus 3.
Shit.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so she's really starting.
Yeah, so she's really starting to look haggard now. And again, as you bite her, she staggers, and she barely catches herself and keeps herself upright this time. She has to kind of lean. You don't push her over when you bite her.
So is that you?
Yep.
So AE, you're
So
up.
AE, you're up.
Sorry. I'll Eldritch Blast the humongous woman again.
Yep. Yep, that hits.
Hits. Again, a 1 on the d10.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, he is too kind for this world.
He's like the Iron Giant, the pure soul.
And that's my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So where are we?
Coral.
Coral.
You,
Seeing as you were so focused on the woman in front of you,
you never noticed.
one guy sneak up on your back,
So he's gonna take
a swing at you.
Oh, Jeebus.
and he hits.
So suddenly you're just feeling this scimitar slash across your flank.
He deals
7 damage to you.
Okay, so I had to put that down on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Your wolf hit
Points are a little bit different, but you've got more of the wolf, so it's not too big a deal just now.
Okay, so I'm at 14.
You're a little bit more.
The wolf has more.
Okay.
The wolf,
Just so you know, you're at 30 just now with the wolf.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, you can take a lot of hits.
That is overpowered.
That's
Yeah.
Why druids are fantastic.
Can we assume that the wolf yelped in pain, and so...
Oh yeah, like you
So I'm
You
at
hear her snarling. Seeing as she's standing above you, you feel her like flinch a little bit above you.
Eh.
Ozzy,
The bandit in front of you is going to take a swing at you with his scimitar.
Oh. Swinging at you.
And he misses, so as he swings out,
you're getting a little
more into things, you're
a
a little bit terrified.
And you just kind
And step back and just barely dodge his scimitar swing. Right at the bathroom just now, so we'll wait to hit him.
Wow.
Running out
In the middle of combat.
No,
You're getting shot at. You little bitch.
Little bitch.
Bitch.
The toilet.
What did you do?
Water all over the power source.
Oh dear. We have some technical difficulties. Please hold.
What do I need to do?
It's fine, you got hit.
It's time to draw a bit then.
For a solid
9 points.
I'm on 11.
Connor. Hold on, I can change his hit points from here. Everything around here.
Please.
There we go. You can see how hit he is.
I actually can't.
Off the map. Nope. He's gone. He's dead.
Goodbye.
So, Pelison again
she's just gonna take 2
swings with her glaive and see.
I'm back, don't worry.
He lives, unfortunately. And she just misses. She whiffs the both swings. She's kind of
the blade kind of
wobbled in her hand a little bit and she has to steady herself.
She's
Still getting used to not having the same balance as she did when she had her other arm. So Ozzy, it's back to you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Right. Second attempt.
Roll a d20 and add 6.
There we are.
Yeah, you hit.
Woo!
Roll 3d10.
Oh my god.
Oh. 9.
Ozzy's a powerhouse. So
The
far.
same thing as you reach out and it's quite violent when you grab him. You grab his face in both of your hands.
and this dark magic just
engulfs his face.
and he screams a bit
Jesus.
before the
blackness just completely covers his face and he just falls limp to the ground at your feet.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Ozzy is
He
a
dead.
chap. Walking up and touching them and they die.
You can move if you'd like to.
Confidence. It's a slow and it's killer. Anything else?
Slowly.
Will come
This is
help
how
me.
life is taken.
Please help.
Please help. I'm on 2 life.
Shit.
Yeah. I got hit for a lot.
Hell, did I miss?
Can we here for it?
What's your one get hit?
Yeah.
Is it still Ozzy's turn?
I think.
Down to where I am.
Okay.
Is that you?
Any more action? So yeah.
No.
That's
Pot shot, up we go.
Alright, so Potshot, so turned round, looked round, saw the dude behind him, I guess. Seeing as he can hit the giant roll fell. So I'm gonna use action surge. So I'm gonna first swing my short sword, or my short swords at the woman with the scimitar. How is it 2-weapon fighting works? I need to roll for attack again, but I don't add the damage bonus. I think.
Wouldn't add your ability modifier, so you're just rolling a straight d20.
See, I looked up and I thought that still worked.
It
But
just
Depends what you take
So
for
it'd be a
weapon fighting.
9.
Yeah, your second attack you just miss. Like you take the first one, it takes her by surprise. Back to catch herself, you just miss with the second one.
so that's technically the bonus action as well.
That's your first bonus action. So
so-
you've got another action.
So I'm gonna turn round and I guess put my sword away and pull my pistol back out. And shoot at the guy behind.
So this man here.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, that guy.
And you
You kind of see the bullet rips clean through his shoulder, and he kind of cries out in pain.
and he is
Nice one.
blood just
The blood just starts pouring from his arm.
Exactly like
That
that.
arm is
that arm.
yeah, that arm is useless to him. He's clutching it, and he looks like
He's thinking about running.
he's thinking about running away right now because he is not looking too great at all.
Oh, jeez.
And that's my turn, so I've kinda ended it, I guess, aiming my pistol.
Yeah.
Remind me,
Fine.
I have 2 shots left till I roll. I'll just type that there.
So it's
It's the bandit captain's turn again beside Lyra.
Oh, Jesus.
He's been beating on
Oh,
you. He's
man.
just going to take his.
3 shots again.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Pot shot used to have helped her.
He misses.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think I
With the
can.
first one,
You were expecting him
taking him to swing at you, so you're kind of prepared to duck the first one.
and then as he turns around, he's
Trying to
Like,
pull the dagger in his other hand, and he catches you with the first dagger.
Okay.
he hits
You with the dagger for 4.
And then as you go
Go
down,
down. He wasn't expecting you to fall, so his swing again. He misses you again with the last attack, so he only hits you once.
-2, guys.
No, you're not
-2.
dead yet.
Yeah, you're not dead yet.
Yeah.
I know.
You're unconscious.
When do you die?
Well,
Dong.
That's
So,
it's pretty much that.
coming into
Your turn, Lyra. Can you roll me a d20?
Fuck.
It was nice
She's
knowing you
she's
guys.
the only one I want.
On your sheet, you'll have a little death save box.
and
Yeah.
you clicked 1 fail.
Fail.
Aw,
And
I did.
And where?
No, you're fine. You've still got
Got like 5 more rolls potentially.
Two
You got this.
trains
Okay.
in a book
Um,
facing the
So the bandit captain now,
she is
very
bloody,
barely standing. She is going to actually.
She'll
She'll take a swing at you again, pot shot, seeing if you've turned away from her, and take 2 swings at the wolf.
Fuck.
You can tell she's getting desperate.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She hits you pot shot. She rolled a nat 20 on you, Coral, and also a nat 1, so it kind of evens out. You're alright.
Oh.
So you take 9 damage again.
Oh,
One of these damage dice, like I'm rolling 6, like D6 and it's giving me a 6
How
every
much
time.
damage did I take?
Give me just a second. I am rolling the dice.
A full metric.
You take 10, so you're down to 20 the wolf. You're fine.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Get
And
angry,
she used-
Kerrigan, and rip them to shreds.
I'm really pissed off.
Attempt to flee. So
Ezra,
Kerrigan,
you're
you
about to do something.
You get to make an attack on her.
on her. She's running away.
She's off.
Yeah,
She out of there?
She's trying to
She's trying to run, so you get to make an attack as she runs past you.
Me?
Fellison not gonna attack?
Yes.
Yes, Wilson getting an attack as well. Yep.
So roll your 2d20.
I don't think
2d20
I-
again.
Me?
No, you're facing the other way, unfortunately, pot
Yep.
shot. Yes,
That's
so roll.
exhausting.
2d20 again.
2d20.
Yeah.
Because you've still got pack tactics. Plus 5. Yeah, you just hit her. So roll your 2d6 plus 3 again.
And
Fellison's also going to try and hit her. Fellison misses, unfortunately.
so yeah, as
She goes to run past you, you just clip her back. You just rake your teeth across her back, and she kind of stumbles forward, but she just keeps on running.
and she does not look back.
So should I move myself up here then?
No, not yet.
You're staying where you are until your turn.
So it's just
If someone runs past you when you're fighting, you can make an attack against them as they run past you before it comes to your turn.
Alright, okay, I get it.
So
Ezra, you're up.
Please help Lyra.
There is
Please
nothing
help
I
me.
can help Lyra. Except kill the guy, but my focus
Go on,
is
push the
still...
talk.
I am pushing to talk.
It's no one,
He
'cause I can
is-
only hear you through Caitlin's mic. You're muted.
I'm muted?
Pardon me.
There we go.
Right.
Somebody muted me.
What, me? I can't mute you.
You can actually.
Right. Help her.
I can't actually help her. I have no like healing or anything like that.
Kill him.
Aye, kill the guy beside her.
I mean, how damaged has he been?
Not a whole lot. He's still looking pretty fine.
He's looking mighty fine.
Pretty fine. If he wasn't trying to kill you, you might want to take him to bed.
Oh wow.
You sound muffled.
I was putting the finger over the mic so you couldn't talk through it. And I forgot to take my finger off.
Fair.
Come on, time's ticking, make your turn.
Right, I can hit her with a chaos ball, so I'm gonna shoot her with a chaos ball.
Okay,
Wait, her over here.
this is, but you can give yourself advantage.
Yes.
Who are you attacking right now?
The
one.
captain.
Oh fuck. Why?
I mean, this man's also a captain.
Oh.
Oh, you can't see that, can you?
Send him.
Oh, actually.
So I miss them both.
Yeah, you missed them both.
Damn.
Damn. But you can roll your d20.
Something fun
Could happen.
Oh, so close.
Oh, so close.
I can quicken a spell. And cast it as a bonus action.
You can.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna burn my two of my points.
Can't hear you.
It's fine.
Fine, he's doing stuff
Yeah.
Alright.
He's determined to hit.
and to hit her.
I mean, determined.
So I'm down to 2 first of all. This time I will mind spike her.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Misty Step.
That is not a mind spike. That is a misty step.
DC.
Wisdom save.
DC 13. Or she takes 23.
She rolled a 7.
7.
Oh. Jesus.
It's fine, I can make you roll it anyway.
Anyway, I can make you roll in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
You guys see,
you guys see,
first of No, Ezra
shoots a bolt of light, and it just misses completely. It goes way wide.
And then you hear him kind
And,
of.
there's some frustration, and then you hear the bandit captain who's running away. She just screamed and clutches her head, and she just doesn't move. She doesn't get back up.
Oh, shit.
Coral, you'll be up in a second. Ezra, just roll me D100.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Tell me what that is, because I'm trying to find this image.
I'm on the player's handbook right now.
63. Why are you in the player's handbook, Jack?
Get out of there,
Get out of
Jack.
there, Jack.
I just had it up to look fall to.
Bad. You're going to bad, Jack. You keep this up, you're going to bad dice.
Bandit captain falls down. This cloud of fog just appears up on the hillside where Ezra's standing, and you can't see him anymore.
Oh no.
So Coral,
You're up.
That does not sound good.
Right, okay, I want to attack. I need to kill this guy because he's too close to Lyra, and I don't think I can do anything to heal her right now.
Yeah, so you can.
So I need to
move
kill
over to him, fine. Yeah, you can get over to him, fine.
No, you're leaving Potshot to die.
Deal with.
How do I whisper?
Can I move to like here?
Yeah.
Or here?
Whatever you. He's there, so follow somewhere here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to bite him. So
roll your 2d20.
Calm down, Kerrigan. I know she said he's fine.
Damn fine, bite that ass. Yeah, you hit him. So roll 2d6 plus 3 again.
See the 2d20 she's rolling?
Mhm.
Are they supposed to be added now?
No, it's fine. I'm just looking at the separate numbers
Oh, okay.
from Pack Tactics.
Nice.
Oh, spicy.
You come back to me. Roll 20. Nice. Yeah. So he really wasn't paying attention to the giant wolf that was standing, 15 feet away. As you run over, he looks really alarmed, and as you bite him the same thing,
He kind of staggers.
he was really not expecting you to just run over and defend the elf on the ground.
But he manages to throw
you back off.
and stand his ground. So is that
Everything you'd like to do?
I don't have a bonus action or anything, do I?
Your only bonus action would be to heal yourself, but you're really fine. You don't.
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. God damn it.
AE, you're up.
I'd like to Eldritch Blast the guy who just got mauled by a wolf.
Yes.
Yep, that hits.
That hits.
Oh, it's more than 1 damage for once.
That's a good start.
And I'd like to heal the one that's down. Lyra?
Yeah.
You're at 2.
I am now at 2 again. Yay!
Love it.
That's me.
Yay. Good job.
Thank you.
So, actually, let me just quickly check the spell. Bandits, you can clearly see where they're standing, but captains, often probably be cut down. They're not quite sure if she's dead or not.
You can see they're
Starting to lose morale a little bit, especially the one that
Shot.
clutching his arm, and he is bleeding quite badly. Okay. So the one pot shot that you shot, he's gonna pull his crossbow up
with one hand and try and
take a crossbow shot at you.
Okay.
Advantage, because he's only using a one-handed. So does.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so he pulls up his crossbow, but his hand is shaking too much, and it just goes and hits a tree. Ezra, the one that had shot at you previously, he's looking at the fog cloud with. So he turns and he's going to take a shot at you, Coral. Because you're the biggest target right now. Rolled a natural 1. So he tries, you know, he's really panicky, his hands are shaking as he's loading up his crossbow.
And he goes to fire it. And actually,
because his captain's in the way, this crossbow bolt just sticks straight into the captain's back. He's shot his own man. So yeah, it doesn't do much damage, but you hear the captain kind of yell out in anger and just, you know, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck,
Man. Felison's going to run round. On the floor, Lyra, yeah. You're conscious, but not doing too good.
Yeah.
She's going to lean down to use her lay on hands on you. Well, lay on hand. And she's going to heal you.
Too soon.
She's going to heal you for 15 hit points.
That sounds like lay on hands to me.
He's healing you. She's got this kind of like,
Like, she does that
a lot of the soldiers. She picked up a lot of her comrades and stuff when they fell down. So she's kind of just doing this. This is just instinct for her, picking people up that are down. To you.
I feel very grateful right now.
Ozzy, it's your go.
No more quotes, Ozzy. It is your go.
Death cannot be escaped, but it can be postponed.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What's this big green boy in front of me?
The big green boy is Coral.
As Coral, as a big giant wolf.
Okay.
Big wolf boy.
I didn't mean to do that.
Don't mind that.
Oh,
Didn't mean to cast a spell.
no.
Ignore that, everybody.
Ignore that.
Or that a long spell.
So I would
Let me
like
click it.
to move
That's okay.
slightly closer to Wolf Boy.
I can. The fog like the completely.
It's centered on you, so you are in the fog.
So I can't see it. I can't see it.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Connor, you've been useless, I'm sorry.
So
You
it's
tell the woman.
It's kinda like
23 damage. I did 23 damage for one spell.
Points. It was really overkill.
so is the fog kinda like that
damage.
size on the
Bigger.
map? A wee
Bigger.
bigger.
Oh, bigger!
Bigger.
20-foot radius, so it's 40-foot diameter.
So go out to
Oh,
there.
wow.
Go out to
Oh.
there.
So essentially,
That's how big
I will-
the
Fog is. But it's
I
not
will
high.
Hi.
pass
Vape Nation.
anything that I try to do in this book.
Basically, the only guys that we can kinda see at the moment is
this man.
This
this man
Yeah.
here and the bandit captain that Kerrigan's attacking.
Alright, well, I'm gonna smack the person right in front of me with, let's see, I got here. What's spicy?
You could just hit him with your weapon.
If I use the weapon, you can do a mad spell. Again, in what wins, because that seems to be pretty overpowered at this.
So you will need
To move up into melee with him, so up here.
Ah, I thought already was. Yeah, I'm
Roll your d20 again. What did you put in the chat?
I don't see anything here.
What? Okay. Fuck no.
No!
Crap.
So yeah, you're trying to focus on the spell, but the giant,
really big to you as well because
because you're a small dwarf, the humongous wolf beside you is really just putting you off of casting anything.
Oh yeah. Well, in that case, I'll probably move about there.
So
As you move away from his melee, he will get a swing on you.
Oh, I will stay right next to him.
Okay. So pot shot, you're up.
So, pot shot, you're up.
Yep. Could I move back a wee bit and still attack?
Who did that?
So if I moved like here, could I still shoot that guy?
Yeah, he's still in range.
Right. It was more if I still had the action, but regardless, I will. I think Potshot realises that he doesn't need to use his pistol anymore for this. That guy's pretty much done.
Yeah, you just have
So he's
to
gonna
Kind of blow on him hard and he's going to go down.
You what was that?
blow on him hard and
And he's going to go down.
you be quiet.
Quiet in the fog cloud.
Potshot's gonna take the stance and use his shot bow.
Yeah,
That hits. You fire your short bow and the arrow just pierces right through the poor guy's throat. He doesn't even scream as he
Please tell me he's dead.
Yes.
Thinking that's
Arrow
safe
through
to say.
Oh, I took an arrow to the throat. I'm alright.
Just casually.
And,
That you, Potshot?
for the bonus action, I'm gonna use second one. Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
1d10 plus level.
Yeah, so 1d10.
Plus 3.
7.
The bandit captain. Seeing as he's a little bit surrounded, he's just going to swing at the biggest target, which is the big old wolf.
Oh Jesus.
They all hit.
Hit. That was 2 19s and an 18.
Without modifiers.
I'm rolling real good tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Am I down to 90, 18?
No, I'm doing the damage just now.
Alright, okay. Because I'm at 20 just now.
So you take
16 damage.
Ah, cool.
It's like,
he's hurting a little bit.
but he's more annoyed that you guys have decided to fight back, so he is not giving in.
Dumb.
Lyra, it's your turn now that you are conscious and awake, standing up at the sky and all this commotion beside you.
Yeah. Am I still down or just fell asleep? Like,
I'm down just now, so it would
Okay.
use half your movement to stand up.
I will do that. And then I just get to attack as normal, right?
Yeah, you can take your attack.
Or you can disengage and run away.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself, and then that means I have an advantage on my attack roll, doesn't it? Yeah. So would I click advantage?
Yeah.
Roll your weapon attack.
Just roll that, okay.
That's regular, so you can roll it again. I don't think advantage worked there.
Oh, right, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cenagu's just been
Yeah, you're just gonna drop
back to consciousness, so you're still a little bit, out of it. And you go to swing, but you're just too slow with your attacks. But you still do have movement.
I'm gonna take my
Just now.
movement and put myself over here,
That's
kind
fine.
of into the fog, and he can't attack me. Yes.
So Ezra, you're up.
Alrighty. So,
Mr. Ethan.
I'm up here. I can't
Oh,
see,
up high and it's echoey.
No, you can just see the fog clouds. There's fog all around you. Sphere.
So if I misty step somewhere, I won't know where I'm pretty much going, would I?
See the landscape before you missed it up, so you can try and you're on the edge of a little cliff face. If you step forward, you're going to fall. Let me check the wording on Misty Step.
A
At a point you can see within range. That you can see.
You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. So I can't miss it.
Or just outside of the fog cloud.
Oh, so I can see just outside the fog cloud?
No, actually.
Yeah.
The fog. More fog.
And then some more fog.
Fog.
Okay.
Oh, the spells all say. Sure you can see.
I
will say as well, because it's heavily obscure, you'd probably walk at half speed in there.
You're on the edge of a cliff.
You're on the edge of a cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't walking full pelt.
I sprint in the fog.
I will take one step forward. No. I'm gonna use minor illusion.
Okay.
And within the fog, I'm gonna make a very loud booming roar of a dragon.
Okay. Okay.
In an attempt to intimidate. Or cause fear.
Give me a deception check.
Deception.
Oof.
I think we should all get hit by this as well.
Yeah, so
everyone roll me insight.
What, everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Or Connor?
Thing is, you know the sound's coming from the fog cloud, but you don't know that it's Ezra.
Okay.
You don't know what this
Man is capable of.
Oh, damn it.
A minute.
Either
God.
11 or 18.
Oh.
Insight.
Insight or perception?
Insight.
Insight. No disadvantage.
No, just normal.
Oh, right, okay. So what was it, a dragon?
Yeah, I was going for like a dragon.
So, from this roar, you see everyone around you just start to quake.
You see
A few heads like whip up, looking like, oh my god, what the fuck's that?
you
Live near the mountains. You have heard dragons from time to time, and it really doesn't sound like a big dragon to you. But everyone else is just, a little bit scared right now.
More of a baby dragon to you.
A little tiny wormling.
Warm.
So
everyone else believes there is a dragon nearby.
Oh dear.
Is that your turn, Ezra?
Let me actually just check this because that was only a bonus action.
I think minor illusion is an action.
Well, that's a
bonus.
That's a cat.
It's an action casting time. Casting time, one action. Is that you? Walking out the fog.
Try to climb.
You can walk along. The cliffs that goes along further.
Yeah, like where the bushes are.
Oh my god, you're taking the fog cloud with you.
Is it like this?
Oh yeah. It's because I said I wasn't where I am right now.
Oh well.
No, I'll just stay where I am.
He's trapped in the fog forever.
I'm trapped.
So there's still a guy here in front of me, isn't there? At my hand, and then there's a guy here.
He's in fog though.
He's in. Yeah. So this guy in front of me, I'm just going to bite him.
Oh, you're a 2d20 again. Beautiful.
Actually, that's quite good. Actually.
You hit 2d6 plus 3 then for your hit. Yeah, that's good.
So did you say I
Half speed. Yeah. Do you want to move it all?
If I go into the fog, can I see other people in the fog?
No.
No.
Be
obscured.
Nah. No, that's no point in it.
You're up.
Eldritch Blast, the guy I blasted before.
No, Eldritch Blast.
Oh no.
I'm going to cry.
Just go. Just go straight into fog cloud.
I'll move a bit. And that's me.
So, Bandit 4, he is blind and confused. He can hear all this fighting, but it is, you know, foggy, so he's going to try and stumble his way out of the fog. He's gone flying away. AE, you can make a weapon attack on him if you want, if you've got a weapon.
I'll choose not to use my reaction.
So he stumbled out the fog, and he can only really see Potshot, so he's going to try and take a swing at Potshot.
No!
He misses.
He misses.
He is just so disoriented.
He is just so disorientated.
This is your chance.
Who? Potshot?
Yeah, kill him.
Potshot's fucking shat himself for the dragon.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like, oh my. That's why he ran. He's like, oh my god, there's the dragon. Bellison's kind of keeping her resolve a little bit better. Just from her soldier training, she's kind of more focused to try and cast command on the captain, just to try and get him to stop. So let's see if he makes a save. You see Fellison lets the glaive drop to the sides, and she clutches at the band on her upper arm of the arm that's missing. And she whispers a few words under her breath. In a language that only some of you recognise, you hear her just say, flee. Just one word. And the captain, he locks gazes with her, and you can just see the scimitar fall out of his hand. And that's her turn. It seems she's had some sort of an effect on the captain. Ozzy, it's back to you.
Yeah, boy. Right. Oh, they are travel. Third time in a row I'm gonna attempt this.
I like how I'm rolling great and you guys are just rolling terrible.
I know.
Like so many 6s and 4s on D6s and D4s.
So roll 1d20.
A 6.
I feel worse with this.
I know, all those. Oh!
Bless him. He's like the Iron Giant, I swear.
1 damage. Eldritch Blast is the best cantrip in game as well.
Yeah,
oh boy.
Again, you try and grab him, but he's scared. He's dropped his weapon and he just like shoves your hands away from him.
Flicks my hand away. I'm like, ooh.
Peasant.
Is that you?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Potshot, you're
up.
Alright. So Potshot's really scared at the moment. That dragon scared the heebie-jeebies out of him. I think he's going to try and knock the guy down who came out the fog. I don't know how.
Try and grapple him.
Right, so that'd be strength.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Roll and add your strength.
The D20?
Yeah.
Plus your whatever your strength modifier is.
-1.
Yeah, so you just throw yourself around his legs and you're like, you've got his thighs and his knees, like you've got his legs locked down and the force of it just throws him to the ground. So you're currently just hugging his legs.
Point's kinda screaming, "Don't you hear the dragon? Don't you hear the dragon?"
So back in the yeah, I do.
I'm gonna.
You're screaming at each other. Having a moment.
Can I move after knocking him down?
Yeah,
You can let go of your grapple on him if you want.
I'll move. Could I move under the cart, like here? Do I have enough?
Yes, you can.
Yep, Potshot's just gonna like sort of hide under the cart.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Oh.
Lyra, it's your go.
Right.
Oh wait, shit, I forgot the bandit
So-
captain. Sorry. So this man in front of you, seeing as whatever Felson just done to him, he's dropped his weapon and he is just gonna use all of his movement and his action to just run the fuck away.
Oh, okay.
He gets to hear, but all three of you, Lyra, AE, Coral, Ozzy, and Felson actually all get an attack on him.
Let's do that. So
So
just roll
then
over.
everyone gets to hit him. So you get to roll your 2d20 again. No, not you, Ezra.
Raw XD.
Yep, so you hit him, Kerrigan, you hit him, Justin. Kerrigan, roll your 2d6 plus 3. Wilson rolled really well, Jesus.
This game is
17, 28. That's with disadvantage.
You're rolling too.
So, literally, as this man tries to run, everyone just piles in and
He's like a hog.
everyone just sticks him, and he doesn't even make it. He just falls to the ground,
Not moving
with so many holes in him.
Oof. He got shanked.
Did get shanked. He died from that combined 28 damage from everyone.
Jeez.
That is your nickname, Siobhan, isn't it? Shank.
Yeah, the only one that's left is the bandit that ran at the fog, Lyra, but you can't make him out from the fog cloud.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether you want to move out or not.
Let's see. Where's Sapphire Strike? So, can Sapphire Strike's concentration, does that mean I still have it up, or would that be gone
yeah.
now?
Let me just double check. I don't remember if it lasts one weapon attack or two.
I think it might last one.
Your movement still doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, but you can't give yourself advantage again.
Okay, and I'm guessing my walking speed is still like up 30.
Oh yeah.
So I could like move out of the fog?
Yeah, you can just get to the
Yeah, you can just get to the edge of it.
Yeah. And then I'm actually gonna use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark the boy here. And then I'm just gonna take a shot at him with my longbow, which probably does not hit.
Yeah, you just ran out of the fog and kind of
fire blindly and
he's still on the ground actually as well, so
Just totally missed.
he's a bit difficult to hit when he's like crawling around the ground and just crying because there's a dragon and he wants to get away from it as fast as he can.
God damn it.
Disadvantage on range when it's prone technically.
Yeah,
So she went to roll higher. So Ezra, you're up.
So
you're just gonna sit in the cloud all day.
Well, I can. There is a skill that does say I don't have to see it. I should probably use my push talk.
What's the range on it though?
120.
Okay.
Yeah, 120. So
Your chaos bolt.
I can chaos bolt.
Yeah, you can. It's not a target you have to see, it's just a target.
Yeah, I'll chaos bolt that man.
So roll your d20.
With fire as well.
You don't get to choose.
Do I not?
Dice choose for you.
Oh.
You roll your an extra d8 for damage type. Yeah, that hits.
I'll do my d8.
Oh.
So that is psychic damage.
Let me see what you rolled on your d8. You rolled a 3, so it's fine.
He's ghastly.
So the man's already on the ground, and then he's screaming from the dragon, and now he's clutching his head and screaming because he's in horrendous pain, barely able to move. You're up.
I'm going to put him
Unless you want to move Ezra.
Unless I want to what?
I'm still gonna keep moving.
Ezra's moving out the fog.
So yeah, you can.
Where is
So
he?
yeah, you can go this one here.
Okay. Right, can I move to
Oh.
like here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You can move there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bite him.
You'll need to go just
A little bit closer, like here, to hit him. There's one
Right.
squared up.
Right, okay. So 2 seconds.
Because
You get no allies beside you. It's just 1d20 you roll this time.
Alright, okay.
Would,
once he's
Not within 5 feet.
but she.
He has to be
Within 5 feet of the target they're attacking. But that still hits. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
Roll the dice because he's on 1 hit point. So whatever you do, he's dead. You just put your massive jaws around his body, and he just goes limp.
Is it 1d6 or 2d6?
It's fine. He's
He
dead.
Dead either way.
No matter what.
No matter what you roll, he's dead.
Unless it was possible to roll 0.
No, he just.
He just goes limp in your jaws.
Oh,
He's
very
dead.
Right.
Ripperoni and pepperoni.
So
Hey.
that's
We did it, guys.
we did it. Y'all didn't die.
Woo!
Amazing.
I'm pretty sure everybody
so glad.
got shot crying under the cart.
Can I transform back to my normal self?
Yeah, you can.
So just mark down one use of wild shape.
Where did I do that?
So on your
Character sheet. There's a little
Shape.
the flaws.
There's a little wild shape box.
Yep, it says 2 just now.
Put a one.
One and I'll put it in. So just that big box is where you fill in.
Oh, right, okay.
One and you've just got one just now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
It's pretty late for you, Justin, isn't it? So we can wrap up here.
Yeah,
and pick up here.
my alarm goes in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Wrap up here. You know, we finish combat.
Yeah, that seems like a good place.
Guys, that was so good.
It is a fine place to.
It is a fine place to pick up from.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well done,
It
guys.
was mildly enjoyable.
Good job, Caitlin.
I know, Jack. You spent the whole time crying. It's okay. I don't judge you.
He spent most of his time unconscious or crying.
Hotshot's not doing very well yet, is he? Apart from obviously ripping somebody's throat out with an arrow. But
That too. Roll one of the 100.
Yeah.
For Ezra stuck up on his boggy mountain.
Me. I done loads of work there.
Yeah, you can go.
Go if you want, Justin. If you've got to go early, we'll let you go and not keep you up. Seeing as you're the person who works the most out of all of us.
Yes.
People.
Okay, have a good one, everyone.
And
thank you. Good night.
That was so much.
Yo, this way.
Sweat is real. I am so sweaty. It's so much to keep track of.
You did well.
Yo, see those captains? They had 65 hit points each.
Jesus.
And 3 attacks each.
They had a lot.
That was a hell of a fight.
You are trying to kill us?
That's
I remember
that was hard for party of 7 because I counted Felson in as well because I knew Felson. I'd be using her to help you out a bit and keep you up.
that was either.
I think that was a hard encounter.
Or medium.
Or medium? I don't remember.
I'll be back
But
in
the
a
thing
minute, guys.
Yeah. The thing that makes
it most difficult is action, like turn economy.
Like
Like normally the side with most turns typically wins because they get to do more.
So that's why
I put lots of small enemies in
and then 2 bigger ones.
and then 2 bigger ones. Because the other guys only had 11 hit points.
Oh, yeah, they didn't have
Them
much.
fast.
I mean, Declan just walked up to them and touched them and they
Yeah.
just disintegrated. No.
Smad cleric.
Push
Like,
the button with me.
you do not believe in God. Oh, you don't have any proficiency in religion, so.
He's a death cleric, so essentially he just went, you die.
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 When all-
Die.
when all the-
Die. And then everyone else was unable to touch.
I love throughout the whole time we're able to hear the fan as a small like.
I am roasting. Feel me.
Usage was that used 4.5 gig of RAM.
Oh, you're sweating.
Jesus.
It's stressful.
It's like really badly optimized.
So stressful.
Hot shot.
Say we camp here for the night.
Yes.
Hot shot has no luck.
Oh man, if only I had my Darkest Dungeon quotes on, I would have said something like camping.
I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised you didn't say something after the fact then.
I was gonna.
Fucking Connor posting memes while we're doing it.
Hey.
Wait! Justin wasn't responding. He put the fucking. He literally put out the fucking Holy Ghost. That's what I was dying. He's like, it's Justin right now. Like, please stop.
Hey, I think I narrated the entire episode there in memes pretty well.
You did?
Good collection of memes.
What shot on his drink though? Fucking Scanlan.
Gotta love Scanlan.
Such a good genome.
Fucking mean.
Hey, I'm trying to scare people. Don't mess with me.
Yo, combat takes so long though.
Combat is the best part.
Combat is fun.
But when the party is
It's sex, it takes a while.
That's why you played the Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition with the party size mod. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Get like 12 people playing.
Oh my god, that's like, right, I'm gonna go for a shit, is it? Oh, it's still no matter.
Brendan's really bad with taking fucking forever with his turns.
Oh god.
On Divinity.
And
He's bad at
magic.
stealing money.
Yeah, and magic as well.
Well, I think even I've got better at how the speed at which I take turns in magic, because at least like when I start moving, it's like boom, I've done everything, because I've thought about it. It's like
quickly.
Brendan like thinks about one thing, does it, thinks about the next thing, does it. You're still broadcasting, Connor?
Yes, I have Max.
We had like 3 viewers.
But you had like 3 viewers.
We had like, I don't know if it was anyone's here, but
I'm watching.
Anyway, I'm gonna close up now.
I was.